Will, JB, what's going on,
What's
man?
going on?
Yes, Sirski.
What in the world?
Hey,
What
Will,
the hell?
Will in it, bro. Will in the thing with the cowboy hat on and the whole nine tonight.
Y'all
Will,
see,
what you got going on?
y'all see what's going on, man. Y'all see what's going on.
Man,
Excuse,
bro,
excuse me real quick. You know what I'm saying? I had to fix some things like a
you
rhinestone cowboy. You see what I'm saying, man? What's
you
good?
is not playing
Howdy, folks.
tonight.
Howdy, howdy,
Howdy,
howdy.
boy.
You
Howdy.
is
What's
not playing.
going on, man?
Man,
Howdy,
I
boy.
gotta give. Listen, I gotta give Will a round of applause
What's
tonight.
going on,
That's
man? How
creative
y'all
right
God,
there.
how y'all doing, man? You know, I thought I tip my hat to you know what I'm saying, y'all gents and ladies out there. How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? I had to go out here and fetch me a couple of pairs of these, you know
oh
what I'm
my
saying?
God, come
I
Oh,
on,
had to
man,
fetch me a couple of pairs of these, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to
come
my
on, man.
brother, you know what I'm saying? Soul Keeper 415, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can give him a follow.
Hold on,
But yeah,
let me solo you with that. Let me solo
yeah.
you.
whoa.
Shout out
How
to
you
my
pull a
brother,
little
man.
line?
Soul Keeper, you know what I'm saying? 415, you know, give him a follow, man. He got me right. But yeah, yada. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We
man,
good, man. Howdy, folks. Howdy,
Will,
howdy,
You
howdy.
hit him.
Will
You
came
hit him
in
with
here
the
on
yakata.
fire tonight.
Yes,
You hit him
sir.
with the yakata straight from the
Yes, sir.
start.
For
Yes,
real, for
sir.
real. Now listen, y'all already know, man. Tonight we got a very special guest, bro. He is behind stage right now, bro. And he gonna be hanging out the whole show, man. So a lot of people have been waiting on him to return. I know me personally, I have JB, you have Will. This is probably Will's introduction to one of our favorites over here, bro, in the rep
A
community. So
legend. A legend.
yeah.
A legend.
But tonight, bro, we about to meet the legend himself, bro. We about to go in with him with a couple of topics. Y'all know at the top of the hour, that's when we really gonna get a chance to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, I have to welcome to the stage our brother from another mother, man. Y'all already know, y'all probably already know who we talking about, bro. This man right here is legendary, legendary. And of course, I'm talking about none other, man, than our friend and homie, brother from another mother, Trollmageddon, man. Y'all make sure
Yo,
y'all hands together.
what's
Sorry
good?
about that.
What's
Trollmageddon
good? What's
tonight.
What's
good?
good? What's good? What's good? I had
What
a
up,
lot of
everybody?
Troll is in
sorry
the
about that.
building.
Boss Dub, nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to meet you
Man,
too, Trollmageddon. I've watched what you do, brother. I am a fan because I believe in this day and age it is much needed.
yes.
Much needed. So I just wanted to say howdy. And in other words,
Thank
welcome.
you, bro.
But yes, sir.
Hold on, now that
So
I'm here, I'm gonna put something on my page real quick, just so
go ahead. Go ahead.
let
Handle
me
that.
make sure that people know where I'm at. Right?
Man, please do that, man.
Oh
Please.
man,
I
definitely.
know Instagram is a little slow. I know YouTube is a little slow getting everybody off in here. So y'all already know we waiting on everybody to get up in here. But so far, I do see my guy Reggie in the building, bro. I see my guy Long Beach been hanging in here, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Long Beach been hanging in here, bro. Shout out to my guy Long Beach. Shout out to
Yeah.
West. Shout out to my guy Jay Davis is in the building. Alan Kicks is in the building, bro. Reggie is in the building. Brian is in the building, man. The whole gang pulling up, bro. You guys are in for a guaranteed treat tonight, bro. Y'all know what I'm saying? I know y'all want to ask Troll a lot of questions, bro, about where he been, what he been up to, and the whole nine. And at the top of the hour,
All
bro,
right.
we gonna give y'all the opportunity to do just that. Y'all know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Let's
Yes,
get
sir.
it.
Yes, sir.
Reggie, what's good, man? Damn, I haven't seen some of these names in
A long time.
half a year.
Bro,
It's
you
been a
been
minute.
gone since damn what, October, November?
December.
December.
I thought it had only, like I told y'all, I thought it had only been like 2 months.
Nah,
Bro,
man.
when you stop doing this, time
It
just
clicks.
flies by. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy. It's
Man.
absolutely crazy how quickly you can lose time. You know what I mean? When you're not making shit all the time.
Plugged
You know what I
in.
mean?
Yeah. Well, listen, guys, we're gonna start the show out tonight. And again, this is Troll first time, bro, being back. So y'all know we got to break him in right. Pause. Y'all know what I'm saying. Now, Troll, the
Yep.
first thing we do here on the show, bro, when we first get in here, bro, we do a sneaker check, bro. Everybody pulls out exactly what they had on feet today. First up, I'm gonna do my guy JB Urban Plus. JB, what you had on feet today, pimpin'? You know what I'm talking about? Oh boy, you went phone positive. You went phone positive. Hey,
JB,
look, hey,
Phone positive DMV, you know.
Yeah, you can get away with it because you're size 10 or 9 or something.
hey, that's
Hey.
what
I can't
bro,
get away with it.
win.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, bro.
Dang, God, dang.
I almost
Well,
bought my
no.
first phone pause. I was like, nope, there's some boats right there.
Bro, I can't do it.
Boats.
Bro. I can't do it myself. Will, you up next, pimping on feet today? What you got, Playboy? What you got
Well,
going on?
you know, it was a long day at the ranch, you know what I'm saying? Had, like I said, once again, saddling up these puppies right here. But after I settled my day on down real quick, you know what I'm saying? I had to do something because, you know, Will love the kids. So I went ahead and put these babies on feet today.
Man,
Don't
You know
break
what
up
I'm
for
saying?
a
Much
kid.
love, you know what I'm saying, to the beautiful kids, you know what I'm saying? These Dornbacker 14s, you know what I'm saying? So praying for them daily and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But I love the Dornbecker, you know. So
I
Will,
love
you
that
be
shit, man.
showing out, bro. Every time Will come on, bro. Troll, he
Yeah.
be bringing out some heat, bro.
He definitely
He
will.
be bringing out some heat.
He's
For real,
standing
for
on
real.
business. He's
I got
standing
it.
on
Crazy because
business.
nobody gave a fuck about those when I had them. It could have been some just haters, I guess. You know?
They were hating.
When I brought them out, how long ago was it now? Like 4 years ago?
Yo, no respect.
No
No
respect for that shoes. None.
Dang, bro, come on now. Y'all know me today. I gave y'all a hint of what I was wearing today. Y'all already know. Let me solo myself real quick, bro. I went with the 85 high shadow things, bro. Y'all
Let's
see
get it.
things, man. You know what I'm saying, man. Y'all, bro, I look, man.
Are those the remakes?
Yes, sir. These are
Okay.
boring watch right here. These are my custom. So for everybody pulling up, these my custom by DB. Y'all see everybody in the chat talking about it. DB, bro, you need some 85s, bro. You already know. Custom, bro. He is dangerous, man.
I'm mad
Tro,
as fuck right now.
what you had
before,
on feet? Tro, what you had on feet today, man?
First of all, I haven't left the house today.
So hey, JB, what you call him? What you call him, JB?
Oh,
he been in slides all day.
I can pull out what I've been wearing. Hold on, let me just do that. What I've been wearing the most lately. Hold on.
He's about to pull out some Crocs. He's about to pull out some Crocs.
Think he gonna pull out some Crocs, bro?
Some Crocs.
Know, man. He might pull out some Silver Surfers for all I know.
Oh
nah, some fluffy slippers.
All right, let me, you know what I'm saying? I am from the west side, but enough of this west stuff. Hold on, let me change up real quick.
You finna switch it up on them real quick.
Yeah.
Will say, hey, Will came
with the Wild Wild West.
Django tip today, bro. Django.
He was like with the Wild Wild West. I'm here on the Wild Wild West.
Will was on that Django tip today, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So, I mean, Tro, what?
Troy's about to pull a chancla. Don't pull a chancla,
bro. If he do, bro.
Just
he
bro.
got the threes. Hold on.
Whoa, okay.
Hey, man.
So he been rocking them Mama Year threes.
I have been, bro. These are so fire to me, bro.
Comfortable?
Hella comfortable. These are not UAs though. I just happened to wake up and got an email about Ama Manier having these on their site, and I got lucky for once in 5 years. You know what I mean?
Damn.
And since they cost me a disgusting $250, I'm sick. The minute I hit pay, I wanted to cancel that shit.
But are you glad you kept them though?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep them just because, you know, every now and then I gotta get a retail just to shut people the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Troll's still alive, bro.
I gotta shut them the fuck up because they talk about we broke, man. We can't afford no goddamn real shoes, bro.
So you had to bring it. He returned with
listen, Troll.
It made me sick to spend that kind of money on this shit. This ain't no different. Anyway, that's what I've been rocking.
You saying they tell you that you broke? They tell me that every day. They tell me that every day that I can't afford real shoes. I don't want to buy real shoes.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Now listen, guys, y'all know, man. I think Mother's Day is when is Mother's Day? This Sunday?
Sunday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sunday. Now, in the spirit of Mother's Day, bro, y'all know Father's Day ain't gonna be too far behind. Y'all know what I mean. So, in the spirit of Father's Day, bro, y'all make sure y'all ready for Father's Day, bro. Y'all working out. Y'all doing what y'all need to do. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to keep up with the mothers and these kids, of course, on Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all know how we start the show out.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
You know how we start the show out.
Troll.
I don't know. I don't know how you.
We about to break you in, bro. Paul,
Troll, you about to learn real quick, bro.
This how we do it over here, Troll. So listen, man. Y'all make sure y'all doing what y'all need to do, getting your exercise in. As men, you know, we got to make sure we getting our proper exercise. So today's show startup, bro. Y'all just make sure y'all getting y'all exercise in. All right. I'm gonna roll tape real quick.
Roll the tape.
Ready?
Roll the tape.
Okay. Come on. Jump on in. You get to go back. Come on. You got it. Come on. Do it again.
Y'all make sure y'all keeping it sexy for the ladies, bro. On Mother's Day. Look at
what the fuck?
Bro, his titties was bouncing more than his feet.
Y'all make sure
y'all
God. Keeping it sexy, bro, for the mothers on Mother's Day. Y'all know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my big guys, bro. Y'all know what I'm saying, bro? Yes, Sersky, man. But y'all know how we start out the show, man. We always start out with something.
What was that?
Get an E for effort, but that ain't no knock.
No, that ain't no knock right there. Y'all staying in shape out there.
Hey, fellas.
Now check this out, guys. We got to get down to some business before we get to talking with my guy Trollmageddon. Y'all know, as of late, I'm gonna get the fellas to the side right here. I'm thinking I get us all to the side. Y'all know, man, Nike has I'm pretty sure you can talk about this a little bit more, man, because this is right up you and JB alley. We seeing stuff now, bro, where Nike is talking about shop dropping the Air Jordan 4 white cement, bro. I'm hearing that we're gonna be having a lot of sizes on this thing right here. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's gonna be flooded.
It's a large number, but I didn't hear nothing about a shock drop.
Bro, what?
It's
been going on for like 2 days now, right?
Here's the thing. At least from what I was told, next week is the biggest possibility, because the problem they want to try to avoid, at least on this one, is what happened with the metallic fives. And you saw what happened with the metallic fives.
Oh yeah.
Okay. This one is very high demand. Okay. Definitely more stock. But I'm expecting, there's definitely going to be EA from JD, Finish Line, and all that stuff going on and stuff like that. I honestly believe that for people who do want an early pair, I believe that Nike is going to do something next week between Tuesday and Thursday. That's at least from what I've been told to do it, which makes total sense. I would not be surprised because the stock is insane. It's insane. I'm just talking about as far, because they're already loaded on the back end on Sneakers app. I'm talking about just what's loaded on Sneakers app. I'm not talking about what's loaded on Foot Locker, Finish Line, all those other places, and the mom and pops that's going to be getting them.
Damn.
So there's a lot of stock out there, bro.
I mean, haven't they
bro,
been?
You going for these?
Probably not.
What?
I got a pair though.
These?
They made what's his name? Oh my God, I've been so gone so long I can't remember these sellers' names anymore, bro. One of these dudes had the perfect pair of those, like a few months ago, 6-7 months ago or whatever. I got them, and I don't see a point for me to get them. You know what I mean? But who knows, man? I might get the itch and get on there, and if they're there, I might cop one for the kids or something like that. But I'm good. I think I've had like 7 or 8 pairs of them shits over the last 4 years. That's the UA shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got trauma from it. I got trauma. That's why I want so many.
Will, did you get early pairs of these?
Yeah, I had mine ever since.
You know how we do now when we talk about them. Y'all already know how we do not do no internet scrolling over here.
I literally had mine since NBA All-Star Weekend. Had mine since NBA All-Star Weekend. So yeah, so I've just been holding on to them for a minute. But to make a long story short, it's like every time I see this shoe, it's trauma from 2016. I mean, the UPS driver stole mine from me. Literally stole them. So I gotta get my get back. So yeah, so I'm going for like 2 more personal pairs because this is a shoe that I'm just gonna beat up. I don't care. I'm ready to numb my pinky and stuff like that. But to be honest with you, these actually fit good.
Yeah.
I've walked around them in the house a little bit, and I don't really like to walk around my house in shoes, but just putting them on, yeah, there's comfort. There's comfort.
Bro, I got my 20. I'm like Troll. I got my 2025 thing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm already sitting pretty, bro. Y'all
that and then I have the white cement 3s. I wear a lot of those.
Yeah, my pairs are gone, so my pairs don't last. Every time I get a pair, every time I get a pair, bro. Let me tell you, every time I get a pair, and I do a review on it, the next day they're gone.
Bro, I love these. I'm with Will on these. These right here, fire, bro. I have not had the opportunity yet to actually wear mine. I'm gonna keep mine on ice for a little while. I ain't gonna mess with it. Not yet. I ain't gonna mess with them yet. But guys, y'all hearing it right here. Will said, man, we looking like we might get a shop drop next week between Tuesday and Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
Thursday. Between Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah. Tuesday and Thursday.
I'm curious how y'all feel about them seemingly like spamming everything. Like everything is now. I think they're about 2 or 3 years too late for this, but now they're like flooding the market with everything that they put out.
You don't. You think it's too early? Too late for them to be doing that, Troll?
If they wanted to save their ass, they should have done that a long time ago. Now
I ain't even mad at
they sat there and pissed people off to the point where kids are wearing Crocs everywhere and New Balance everywhere and shit. Like nobody. I mean, it's just not the same. You know what I mean? Like they pissed everybody off. They limited shit so much and let resellers get that shit off for so long that now people made something else cool. New Balances are not cool, bro. Them shit's ugly as fuck.
I got to agree, bro. I got to agree.
They've always been the typical dad shoe, and I agree. I think it depends on the demographic. Of some of the people in the DMV, they've been rocking those for the longest time. I mean, but I do understand what you're saying.
In the DMV,
the DMV rocks anything, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've been between them.
Those
and
are grocery store shopping shoes, man. That's what you slip into to go run and get some milk real quick. You know what I mean? Like,
damn, bro. You're starting like that, bro?
I'm just saying, bro, like Nike's 2-3 years too late. They should have attacked these resellers years ago.
All I know is that expect a lawsuit coming up in the next few weeks from Hoka.
Really? Oh yeah, I saw them, bro. Yeah, they done jacked they whole swag, bro.
It's coming. It's coming. They're already prepared. They have the legal team in standby. They're already prepared because they know it's coming.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Well, guys, again, man, y'all make sure y'all paying attention next week, bro. Tuesday to Thursday, bro. You might be able to get your hands on some white cement 4s, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah.
Next up, bro. Next topic. I'm gonna get the fellas to the side again. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Travis Scott, bro. Barcelona collab. Supposed to be dropping tomorrow. How y'all feeling about this, man? Anybody going for this?
Travis Scott right now is on life support. He's doing anything possible to get some traction.
You don't like this setup right here?
He's doing everything except making some fucking fire ass music.
Exactly.
Now, Jack Boys 2 is scheduled to drop. I don't know if he done dropped it already, but I know it's scheduled to drop here in a minute. It's scheduled to drop here in a minute, man. But how y'all feeling about the clothing line, though? How y'all feeling about this collab, bro?
trash.
We
It's
are a
good.
long
It's
way
good.
from
It's
we a
good
long
for
way
them.
from pick up the phone, baby. You know what I mean? Like
It is
at
trash.
this
Ain't
point,
no.
I'm trying to figure out why this guy
Yeah.
still gets collabs.
I don't know. Ain't nobody fiending for this collaboration. So yeah,
And you
Listen,
know
no.
why though?
the only people that's gonna buy this is Mexican fans of Barcelona and Travis Scott fans. Like normal people is not going to buy this shit.
I don't even think
You
the
know why
Mexican
though?
Well,
brothers are gonna buy this shit because whenever I play a Travis Scott song,
Yeah.
it ain't this. All they want to hear is that fucking Latin music, bro. They don't give
Peso
no.
Pluma,
They don't give
bro.
a
You
fuck about Travis Scott.
listen, you better get into that Peso Pluma troll. Peso Pluma and Bad Bunny. That's all you gotta play.
Oh
You
yeah,
good.
I know
Oh
that.
yeah, Bad
I
Bunny.
know
Yeah.
that.
Peso Pluma and Bad Bunny, and you good to go.
this this is a travesty because them jerseys,
Travesty.
these jerseys are going for $1,500 out the door.
Really,
Yeah.
bro. And the crazy part about this, bro, is they not releasing no sneakers with this.
That's a straight robbery, bro.
And
It's a
right now,
robbery to pay $1,500 for a dog. Man, stop it. I'm gonna
They
stop.
should have redropped. They should have dropped the a restock of his original shoe, the ones with
the
this.
only I set like 2 or 3 to the side, bro, that I thought that you could probably possibly get away with it, bro. You could possibly get away with the. Well, hold on, wait a minute. Let me see. Can I get myself up there? With you could possibly get away with wearing these with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the
You could tell the soap already loves Travis Scott.
T-Rex.
He's making
I miss
excuses
out
for
on
the
it every
man.
time.
Trash juice clothing that he's putting out. He's
And
trying his hardest. Look,
listen, and
Oh
these.
no, fuck those shoes.
the
I'm just
doodoo
saying,
ones.
for
The
that
doodoo ones.
outfit, bro.
That's the
I like
nursing
the
home
dude.
Travis Scott right there.
I like the doo-doo Browns, man. I
That is
like
the doodoo brown ones, bro.
Well, y'all know what I'm saying, though, man.
Yeah.
For that whole get up right there, bro, there's only like a couple of outfits you can wear. Basically, this one right here came with the laces and everything that would actually match what they got going on at Barcelona. The thing that they got with that
I
whole
want to know
outfit.
how he get those colors from because Barcelona don't got none of those colors.
Not
But
by
that makes it his collab. That's why he's that.
What? Did you make up colors that don't belong to the team? That's stupid.
he do
Hey,
all this shit like that, though.
hey, it's like the NFL, baby. It might be a color rush. It could be something like that. Shit, I don't know.
Listen, I wait until that shit is in the outlets and clearance.
And why is it coming out in this? That was that a big ass jacket, like
Yeah.
It's a hoodie.
It's a
the
hoodie.
thing with the
It's a-
badges on it
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up there looking like Morpheus. Yeah, that's it.
in the
Yeah, that's
summertime, bro.
He had a hoodie, a t-shirt, a hat, jersey, everything but some shoes, bro. You can get with that. You're getting everything except for shoes. I don't think no pants or anything came.
Is that jacket he's wearing part of it?
I don't know.
Look at the
All
Barcelona
I know
logo
is
and tell
I know
me
the hoodie is.
where in that Barcelona logo there's brown on it.
Kev said
But
turd.
that's what I'm saying though, JB. This is like his, the curveball that he's thrown on, and part of it being his collab.
And he missed the entire plate.
Hey,
The entire plate, bro.
This ain't.
That's all
everybody
he's
can
got
agree.
is the color, man. That's just his that shade of brown is just his shit, I guess. You know what I mean?
That-
Until he puts out those fucking McDonald's Happy Meal loads that you got in the wall back there.
Yeah.
The yellow and blue. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I got
When
those.
those came out, I thought it couldn't get any worse. And then
Yeah,
he dropped
those-
that
those-
brown shoe that you showed. I was like, what the
But
fuck?
bro, believe it or not, Troll, I think that shoe went up. Is it like $500 right now resale?
nah, it's still under 4. It's still
Oh.
under 4.
Oh, it went down.
The yellow one
Yeah.
or the brown one?
The brown one.
Yeah,
The brown one is still
brown-
trash water.
Yeah, the
Trash
brown is
can
still
water.
under 4. I got the brown one because I just like that shade of brown personally. So
Do you wash your feet after you wear it? You can get the shit off your feet. Just walking around with two doodoo.
You crazy, bro. You crazy. let me give a couple of more shout outs real quick because some of the game came in the room, bro. Shout out to my guy Average. I see you, Playboy. CBJ, I see you. Dame is in the building, man. VT in the building. Kev in the building.
Yep.
Who
Unscripted.
else out
Let me
here,
pull
man?
up the
Sean
chat
Brown
on
in the
another screen.
building. Marsh Kicks is in the building, bro.
What?
Yeah, been a long time, bro. And my guy
Yeah.
bringing and unscripted up in this thing, man. They up in
Let's
there,
get it, y'all. Let's get it, y'all.
bro. And hey, y'all make sure y'all hitting that like button. Y'all
Hit
know
that
what?
like
Hit that
button,
like
y'all.
button. Hit that like button.
Hit that thumbs up. Now we gotta go ahead and mosey on to the next one, bro. I'm pretty excited for this right here, man. I think
Trollmageddon is smoking weed on the hookah. Just about you know.
That you think
I don't smoke weed, bro.
Trollmageddon is smoking weed on the hookah.
The smell of it, I can't handle the smell for some reason.
No, we're worried about that. But listen,
we just messing with you, Troll.
I'm excited about this right here. I'm gonna move y'all to the side one more time. I'm excited about this right here. I think I'm gonna go for these, bro.
Oh Lord,
right here.
What?
Troll said you thought it could. Troll said you thought it couldn't get any worse.
That blue one, bro.
This is worse. This is worse, bro.
In the
It ain't a Travis Scott, but this is worse.
That blue one, I fuck with the blue one, bro. I'm telling you.
You only fucking with it because it's next to something that's so bad. The Urkel Dunkelos, bro.
Bro.
Noir is getting his very own dunk, bro. Y'all ain't feeling that blue one, bro?
Bro, these despicable me's, bro. These are terrible, bro.
Who's still wearing dunks, anyways?
What? I mean, you're right. I mean,
SBs.
But look
at us wear the SBs.
Don't say that. Will just pulled up.
SB, no, SBs is different. These things right here is diabolical.
Yeah, these are
These things right here are Christmas sweater made.
That's a mock-up, man, isn't it? That's not the real thing.
Yeah,
but that's what makes it. But see, that's what makes it even worse. That you did a mock-up and it's bad, so you know the real thing gonna be just. Oh my Lord,
it's gonna be awful, bro.
Yeah, listen, now hold on. Let me say this now, even to the people in the chat, it go for everybody, bro. If this shoe right here only got 8,000 pairs, watch how all of a sudden, bro, it's gonna be the fieriest dunk of the year.
Of course, because it's limited. The minute you put that keyword in it, limited. No, man, they trash, bro. Say what it is. It's trash.
Okay, they are trash, but SB, one thing I could say that I've learned about SB, it be the shoes like this, you come back literally 5 years later, people forget them, and they're over $1,000.
Oh yeah,
not, bro.
That I give you. That I give you. That I give you.
Not, bro. It's crazy
if that
how
shoe
it happens.
go limited, bro. If that shoe go limited, I'm telling y'all, bro.
Are all of them limited though? All SBs are limited usually.
Yeah.
It's only.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
few
question.
Pairs on sneakers.
Is that shoe trying to compete with the Jordan 5 that came out not too long ago?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, JB. I know what you're talking about, JB.
Oh yeah, I know the one you talking about. Yeah, I know.
It was a kid size only though.
Kid size. I hope it was only kid size because you know what?
Yeah,
that
plaid 5 I think was only in kid sizes.
Yeah, because Jesus Christ, Jordan, what were you thinking, bro?
You right. That do put you in the mind of that 5, bro.
I will say though, yes, the blue one looks 10 times better than that other one. But
come on,
still,
troll. Come on, troll.
But that's not saying a lot. I mean, look at it. Look at the bottom one. Look at it.
Come on, troll.
Don't get troll another drink because he's gonna get started.
If you put the girl from The Last of Us next to Elliot Page, I mean, what are we talking about? You know what I mean? That's what we're dealing with right now.
But it's better than the one on the bottom. It's better than the one on the bottom.
It is. No, you're right. It is. But yeah.
Everybody's saying it's a no-go. Vic is in the building too. I see my guy.
Alan Kick says I'll rock him. With what?
With what? Vic with me?
Alan Kick says he'll rock him.
With
what?
Yes,
can rock him all black. Bane, what up, man?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, the blue pair I mess with. The other pair, now I can do without.
I bet you the blue pair is going to be even more limited. I bet you that's how it's going to work. They're going to give everybody.
This thing is going to be just as bad as the undefeated Ford, bro.
No, don't. Nah, the disrespect is real. Time out.
What do you mean just as bad as it? Like limited wise?
On the limited side, it's going to be just as bad on the limited side. People is going to go, the minute that they mention the numbers of what is going to be released, you're going to see the chaos. And then you're going to see this. And then you're going to see the stupidity. Then you're going to see the stupidity on SneakerCon, Got Soul, all these little, because people's gonna be asking for
I don't think
outlandish
so,
prices.
man. I don't think they can get it off like that anymore. The shits are ugly. They're too ugly. At
Will
this point,
he
no,
ready to crash out? You heard
Bruh,
Will say he
that
ready to crash
the
out.
Ford. No, now listen. I'm being honest. The general release undefeated fours. Not trying to change the subject too much. I already know I'm gonna touch those. But the ones with the Air Jordan in the back, when
Yep.
I'm gonna be having to take a trip to SoCal, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Yeah, I'm ready to crash out. I got all my tactical wear and everything. Yeah.
Man,
wait a
shout
minute. They
out to
got
my
one with
guy,
Nike Air on the back.
It's
They
two
got
of
one.
them.
There's two of
that's
them.
the best
The
one.
OG release, which is limited to, I think it's like 5,000 pairs, if I'm not mistaken. And then the general release, which is up to like 270,000 pairs.
Bro, I don't care. Just give me the one with the Nike on the back, bro. I ain't worried about that other one.
And I'm getting my bomber jacket. Like I said, I'm ready to crash out on them bitches.
Oh, you crashing.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
crashing.
yeah.
Shout
I'm
out to
interested.
my
I'm
guy,
interested to
quick.
see because, like I said, if Nike would have done all this bullshit 2-3 years ago, everybody would be happy. They
Yeah.
released the military fours. They released the what's that other shit that they brought back? The fucking, well, the Galaxy foams went crazy. I think, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't know
Troll,
about.
for Christmas, I'm gonna get you a shirt that fits.
Nah, man. I like
I'm
my
gonna
shit
get
tight.
Oh,
Pause.
shout out to
Like
my
y'all
guy
New Yorkers like to
for
say.
that don't know. Shout out to my guy Brian guys for the don't know. He was talking about the rodeo SBs, bro. Will be
okay.
shown earlier. Could be the SB of the year.
I
So
believe it.
Will could be
I
possibly
believe it.
Yeah,
There's
I
no,
believe it.
SB of the year.
I
there's
believe it.
no,
That's
there's no really no major SB coming out that's gonna compete with that.
nah.
No.
And,
I
that
mean,
SB Will got is tough, bro. And it tells a
it's.
story about the
I
black
mean,
cowboy.
it's the Black Cowboy. It's got the satin sock liner and everything in here. Like,
It's
not really
cold,
trying to
bro.
waste time on a review, but it's well put together. Pictures don't do it justice, bro.
Does
Pictures
it
do
have a
not do
second
it
layer
justice.
underneath?
No,
No.
no. Mm-mm.
That's crazy, bro. That's
Yeah,
crazy. I
yeah.
fuck with them. I damn near had somebody send me those too, by the way. I had
Grab them, bro. Get them. Get them.
But I need to know, you know what I'm saying? What I'll probably end up doing is asking you for some pictures, Will, just to see
Yeah,
before they send them, to compare them to what they are.
yeah. I got you. I got you.
Before I,
I got you. Yeah,
actually,
no doubt.
off on 'em. Now, we're gonna move along, bro, from that to Will. Hit me in the DMs, bro. Me and JB. And Will actually got a rant tonight.
Give him the floor. Just give him the floor.
I'm
We'll
gonna have
go
to give him the floor. He got a rant tonight. Now, Will rant is a little bit different than last week's rant. Now, Will hit me in the DMs, bro, and Will was upset. Troll Will was upset by these right here, bro.
I can't imagine why.
Will was upset by it. He got a rant about this. I was lucky enough. I got me some, but Will got a rant about these. So we gonna turn the floor over to Will.
Will, go off, man. Go off.
It's on you, pimping.
I'm almost done with my bottle, so I'm tipsy.
Yeah. Hey.
There you go, Will. You up?
My whole issue with Nike, with all this, I'm just so frustrated with Nike because they need to stop this. I don't know how many times they're gonna keep doing this, they think that we're stupid. And a lot of us are. Okay?
Yeah.
But enough is enough. I'm just sick of it. Enough is enough. You do the whole big bubble thing, then you're gonna release it again. These just came out literally 5 years ago.
Yep.
Okay? Without the big bubble. Okay? Without the Nicki Minaj. We didn't have the Nicki Minaj on these, okay? But they keep coming out. And you're gonna keep doing it. And you're gonna keep doing it. And people are gonna keep lining up, okay? You already
without the BBL. Without the BBL.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just sick and tired of it. I'm retiring. I'm done. I'm over it. Nike, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to. I want to work with y'all. Don't get me wrong. I want to work with y'all. But I'm tired of the stuff that y'all doing. Y'all need to sit around here and stop. It's not okay, Nike. You guys are doing way too much. I'm not liking what you guys are sitting around here doing. It's just way too much. I just want to strangle y'all in that boardroom right now because it's not fair to the consumer. Drop the damn shoes and stop playing with people because enough is enough. You don't know how hard people work for these shoes just to get them, and you guys keep re-releasing the same thing. You're doing the same thing with the breads, and people are going to be out there like dummies like me. I'm just sitting around here tired of it, bro. I'm tired of it. Like, it just needs to stop, man. Every year, it's the same thing. It's
Tell
the
him what you
same
mad, Will.
thing.
Tell him what
Okay?
you mad, Will.
It's the same thing. Like, it's to a point to where I see why the stock numbers are dropping. I see why they're dropping. Because people are tired of the same thing. Innovation for you guys equals limited. Enough.
Will, while I got
Enough,
you on the big screen though.
Enough, bro.
But
Like,
Will,
I've had it.
Didn't but they offered a different colorway though, right? They said that they was going to give a red colorway and there's another pink colorway as well.
There's a pink, look, they going on a color wheel and spinning the dial on that bitch.
They're throwing a dart. They're throwing a dart on the wall.
The neon, if y'all really are like historians and watch it, the actual neon 95, if you start looking at the color palette on it, it ain't even really neon anymore.
Nope.
It went away from that greenish color. Now it's starting to get brighter and brighter till it's damn near yellow, bro.
Highlighter.
Look at it. It's like look at that. Look at that.
Highlighter green.
I was about to say, yeah, I got to put them back up. There you go.
Look at that, and then look at the 2020 pair and tell me there ain't a difference. And I guarantee I'm gonna book it to you right now. In spring 2026, this shoe's still gonna be a different shade. And then here's the cold part: the materials on the shoe is different. It don't even look the same.
What, you see what VT
Trash
out? People don't. To me, I think people gonna still go for these.
This shoe is going almost $500 right now.
Yeah.
With the BBL. With the BBL.
Y'all understand? There's no collab attached to this. This shoe is going almost $500 just because somebody sat around there and put something foreign in the ass.
Some BBL. Put some BBL.
Okay.
Troll, what you thinking, bro? What you thinking, bro?
Hey, man. I respect people. I that Air Maxes of any kind are not my shit. You know what I mean? It's just not my thing. You know, but
that's because you got a big ass foot. So
I feel like again boats. You know what I mean? Like
foot.
Just boats, cinder blocks for me. You know what I mean? I'd be better off sticking my foot in a fucking tissue box and walking around in that shit.
That's why you gotta wear
But for those who love them shits, yeah, you want the shit that looks like. You want a real reissue or whatever the fuck they call them now. You know what I mean? Like.
Man, put them gradient green rose clippers down, man. I don't like that, man.
But Will, I like them though, bro.
Will, you want me to get my 2020 pair? I could get my 2020.
Please do. And I bet you could put both of y'all side by side and watch the color. Even
hold on. This 2020 right here. This is the 2020 pair right here.
Hold on.
This gotta stop, bro.
That's the 2020 pair right there. I got it.
I jumped off the cliff for the 2025 the band joints, right? Now you want to tell me 2 days prior to my birthday, oh, we got a new one, Will. This one's supposed to come with special packaging. It's supposed to be the same shoe, but it's different. But guess what? It's more limited. You want it? Come on, man. Come on.
See, that's why that's why we got Trollmageddon, bro. Right there. Troll is preaching.
What do you got? What do you got?
Yeah.
How
much they charging for them shits now?
Listen, for the people that said that we don't get retail.
The regular price.
For those that we don't get retail.
Look at JB's shoe and look at Mo's shoe. Look at the colors. Look at the colors.
Now we can't go really out the.
Hold on, JB's lighting is kind of.
Yeah, the light might.
He's got a cold light on.
Yeah, he got a cold light, but I could tell the difference.
Will say he ain't having it, bro.
I'm not having it.
He is not having it. He ain't having it. He want Nike to come with some innovative shit. Nike.
There you go. Well,
you telling me I like Best Foods mayonnaise, but you want to give me Miracle Whip? Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Oh man, hey.
And you want to keep giving me Miracle Whip and saying that it's Best Foods? Okay. All right. Okay.
Hey, man.
I wasn't gonna do this, but cheers, motherfuckers.
Cheers.
I love these things.
Hey, when you got Trollmageddon agreeing with you, bro, you already know what's up, bro. You already know what's up, Will. So again, guys, Will had his rant tonight, man. That was Will's rant. He just want Nike to get innovative, bro. Bring us something, bro. If you're gonna do something, do it for the people. Release it, however you're gonna do it, bro. But just make us happy, man.
Oh shit, Bobby Pesos. I haven't seen this guy
Yeah.
in a very,
Oh,
very,
Bobby
very long
Pesos.
time.
I have
The
to-
Maggedon
I have to
enforcer
block him.
himself. I haven't forgot
I have
about
to-
y'all, man. Don't worry. I got something for y'all asses.
Troll gonna be in here at the second half. So anybody here to see Troll do his thing, we giving Troll the floor at.
I have no idea what y'all want to talk about today. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
we
So
let-
I'm just.
It's big. It's big.
You the pit bull, dog. We let you off the leash. Let's go.
But shout out to anybody that's from the Maggedon Network, bro. That's here, Bobby Peso. I have never seen my guy Bobby Peso over in here, but salute and shout out to Bobby Peso for coming over, checking out the show. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Donnell Williamson is.
How is the Maggedon Network doing these days?
I don't know.
Bobby
He's
Pesos?
still blocked on my book. He's still blocked on my book.
Yeah, I don't know. I have not had the opportunity to see anybody from the Maggedon Network, man. But again, salute and shout out to him. Now, y'all know what time it is, bro. We 40 minutes into the show. Y'all know how we do around this time, man. Y'all know what I'm saying, bro? The funniest ish that we've seen all week. Tro, what we do at this hour, at this point of the show right here, bro, the guys and I, we get together, bro, and we got a video that we showed our crowd, bro. It's the funniest ish that we've seen all week. Y'all ready for this one?
Oh,
Yes, sir. Roll tape.
Y'all sure y'all ready for this one?
roll the tape.
Roll
Roll
tape.
the tape.
All right, what's up?
Is y'all ready? Here we go, guys. Let me see if I find it real quick. The funniest ish that we seen all week. Here we go, y'all. Funniest ish.
2, 3. Surprise!
God damn! What the fuck is these?
Well, you don't like them?
Hell no, I don't like these motherfuckers. Take these motherfuckers off.
They can't come off, Mom.
You gotta do something about them.
I got.
These ain't the ones that I like.
You said thick and dark.
You made them thick, dark, too fucking fat. Take these motherfuckers off.
But they.
I can't wear these shits outside nowhere. Look how I look like a fool.
No, you don't. I can clean the size up just a little
Let me
bit.
see. Just a little bit. You gotta take these motherfuckers
But they can't come off. Look, let me show you.
Stuff here.
Mom, what you gonna do? They not coming off.
No, I'm gonna take them off some kind of
Let
way.
me see if it do.
Let me get on the website and look.
Not coming off.
Where the I could go at like this?
Where could you go? You could go everywhere.
Nah.
That's the style now.
I'm not trying to be in motherfucking style, lady. I want them off.
Well, they look good.
Just cut all the shit off. Take all of it off. And I'll draw my own. You
Well,
make me.
I thought you like them big.
These look like giraffe ass eyebrows.
Let me see.
And you just study over. All of this got to go.
See, it don't come off, man. It's permanent. It lasts 24
Sit
hours.
down and let me do yours now.
You don't know how to do it. Mine's already
I'm
done.
gonna fucking try.
I didn't try. I know what I'm doing. I did what you asked me to
But
do.
this is not the one I want. I don't want this shit. Take it off. I'll be damned. They look nice, but not for me.
JB, Tro, what you think about them eyebrows, bro?
Bro, she look like an Angry Bird character, bro.
Oh my god.
You gotta pick a struggle. DMX mom gotta pick a struggle,
like
bro.
an Angry
Oh,
Bird.
DMX, that's Flavor Flav right there.
man.
Yeah, you gotta pick a struggle.
Oh
you gotta
my
pick
God.
a struggle, man. Either you gonna
Yo,
get the gun, you gonna
damn.
get the or you gonna get that. You gotta pick a struggle. Pick a
Listen,
struggle.
Somebody
how
said
you got a
it look-
suntan around the eyebrows, bro?
They highlighted it to make him look even worse. Put a highlight around him. What the
I was
fuck?
going. I
Oh
was
my
going to
God.
raise your eyebrows. Raise your eyebrows if you need help.
She look like an Angry Bird character, bro. She look like the
Bro.
red dude from Angry Birds.
Oh my god, man.
Bro,
Motherfucker,
Angry
wow.
Birds is spot on, bro. Tro, that's what we do around here, bro. About
That shit's
midway
crazy.
Show, bro. Funniest ish
That shit crazy, bro.
Bruh.
That's like somebody said it looked like, is that Damn D? Senior citizen Damn D. Golly, bro.
Y'all wrong for that, bro.
Bro, somebody said, listen,
y'all wrong for that, bro.
Somebody said in the comment the Anthony Davis specials.
Bro,
Somebody said
dirty, bro. Oh man, y'all.
Hey,
dirty.
she looked like
Y'all dirty
looked
for
like
that,
them
bro.
skid marks when you wear the wrong type of shoes on the gym floor and they be left over.
Oh my God, bro. Somebody
Bro,
It's
said,
everything, bro. It's like the fact that you
crossover
think it's a
eyebrows.
woman at first, old lady, and then her voice is like a man, old man, and then you don't know what's going on. Like
you confused.
it's
You
the
don't know what
whole,
it is.
it's the
That's
whole, like the whole thing, bro. And then the fucking the whatever that shit was in the background.
Hey,
Oh
man.
my God, bro.
Funniest, bro.
Where you
That's
find
because
that?
you didn't see last week, troll.
Bro,
You didn't see last week. Last week,
now that he back though, he gonna be able to see, bro. He gonna be able to see.
Where you
Bro.
find that at?
Bro, bro, between
Just the internet?
Instagram and freaking what is it? TikTok, bro. You can find whatever, bro. To make
Bro.
I refuse to get TikTok. I should, because I heard it's a treasure trove of fuckery over there that I can make fun of.
Yeah.
Like,
oh man, bro.
I need to go ahead and get it, but I've been like kind of not. I've been not trying to do that.
last week, whatever that girl, listen, those shoes that she was wearing, Rick's, they reach maximum level of weight.
Bro, last week was crazy, bro.
They quit upon wearing.
Last
The
week-
minute she put them on, the shoes quit.
we got another judging by the shoes, bro. We got another one.
Oh Lord, have
We
mercy.
got another one. Troll, you ain't. I'm telling you, bro. We have a good time over here now, bro. We have a good time, bro. Before we get to the top of the hour. But
What are you
that was
drinking?
judging- Huh?
Well, I want to know what JB's drinking out of
What
that
you drinking,
wine.
JB?
Mimosas, a
What?
whole bottle.
Mimosas? What is that?
Mimosas, sorry.
Oh, mimosas.
Mimosas.
That's already
Mimosas.
mixed?
Bro, yeah.
Oh my God, JB, what kind of shit is that?
What
kind of shit?
Game, bro. Hey, we'll be having some. Wow,
Listen, troll.
You got
Usually,
pre-mixed mimosa?
usually Don Julio makes an appearance, but I didn't
he
go
don't
to
know
the store
about that,
earlier. I didn't go to the store earlier today, but my daughter went to the store yesterday, and she got some mimosas. So I had to slide her 20 to get the bottle so I could get lit because you were coming. I can't do a sober show with you, bro.
Hey,
I have to do it drunk.
cheers, bro. I wasn't gonna drink. All it takes
Nah,
is someone
we
else.
drank over here. Nah, we drank over here.
Someone else.
Hey,
Say,
we
hey, I'm
drank over
drinking. Okay.
here. Hey, everybody be having their bottles, troll. Everybody.
Hey, listen, I have learned my
Everybody, bro.
lesson about hanging out with Troll from that time in Vegas. He is bad influence if you go to Vegas. Hang out with Troll. He's really, really bad, bro.
That's what we do out here, bro.
Bro, this mofo will get you effed
Toe
up
up.
quick in a hurry.
Hey, Colo Coach said JB is legendary. Y'all see, man. Shout out to my guy, Coach in the building, bro.
I never seen a mimosa that's in a like pre-mixed bottle before.
bro, look,
like I've never seen that.
Look. So take a look at this.
And
Look
a
at it,
strawberry
look
mimosa.
Look at it.
Hey, he on, bro.
Okay,
Shout out to my
JB.
guy,
Okay.
Fire Flacco is in the building tonight,
Hit-
bro. A lot of
hit
people
them thumbs
pulled
up,
to see
everybody.
Bro
Hit them
Cat
thumbs
tonight,
up.
bro. A lot
I
of
remember
people-
Flacco. He
I
didn't
finished the whole
he didn't
bottle.
have fire before, but I remember Flacco. Yeah.
Man, shout out to everybody that pulled up to see Troll return tonight, bro. I'm telling you, bro, a lot of people been waiting. We only got like 2 more topics, bro, before the top of the hour, and then y'all gonna be able to do y'all thing, bro, and holler.
They're gonna bombard
Bobby
freaking
Pesos said,
Trollmageddon.
I forgot.
Sorry,
about
he's
JB.
bringing back memories,
Busy girl
Bobby
tonight.
Pesos. Right.
Yeah, I
now.
know. He's talking.
I'm sorry.
We don't talk about those days, Bobby Pesos. We don't talk about them.
Peso said, boy, JB miss your girlfriend.
Yo, we a lot of
Don't
years
tell on
removed.
him, Peso.
We a lot of years removed from that, but I can tell you right now, JB,
Yeah.
everybody was shocked.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody was shocked. And what made it better was the fact that Zaya had always talked about having a midget fetish. And you show up. You show up to Vegas with a real midget.
JB.
Bro, he was so mad too. He was so mad, bro. He was like, "For real,
God.
JB? For real?"
JB.
I was like, "Bro, it's not my fault, bro."
JB, you gotta tell us some of these stories, bro.
Yeah.
You didn't
Bro,
know
gotta
that?
have a story
Little
night.
people
Like,
need
You didn't know
Listen.
that, bro?
I did
Little
not.
people need
Yo,
love.
They don't know
boy.
about that, Tro.
Yo,
They don't know
boy.
about that because that's over, not done. She's gone, but yeah,
She is
Will, you
gone, but
hearing
it's
all
like,
this,
yo,
Where did she go? Where
Will
did she
say I
go?
like me.
they were friends though. They were
Where
friends,
did
and
she go?
it came and
Where
went.
did
It
she
was a
go?
moment. We all understand, but the point is
yeah.
like,
No, she
I remember who was it with us. I think it was some of the who else was with us that day. Fuck,
it was Roger. It was me.
Roger,
You.
yeah.
It was me, you, Roger, Saya, Jules, and of course Emma, and we
Shout
were
out
all
Roger. I
at
know Roger. Shout out
Holy
Roger.
shit! I
Shout out
can't believe you
Area
don't know
Tw-
about that slow priority.
I
But
do not.
Area
Bro,
72.
I do not.
whew, that shit was funny as fuck. I mean, it wasn't funny like in a disrespectful way. It was just funny because you were flexing
Yeah, and
on
Saya was
yeah.
mad. Saya was so mad, bro. He was like, "For real, JB, for real."
Nobody
then-
expected that, bro.
And the shit
Where?
she was thick. She was thick. It was not like she was one of those.
Hey,
She was
hey, some
Oh,
of
she
them,
was
some of them little people be having that bubble. They be
Bro,
having that bubble.
bro,
and,
act-
and they bow-legged too. Hey, I don't discriminate.
Oh my god, that shit. That's
Bro.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Zale, man. Shout out all them boys over there.
the looks we all gave each other. It was one of these like,
Mhm.
Hey, when we went, hey,
That's
do you
my guy,
remember?
JB.
Hey, Troll, you remember when we went to Wahlberg's? Wahlburger?
yeah.
And Saya was like, "Yo, I want to sit next to Emma."
Y'all on one tonight. Y'all on one tonight. Listen, we got 8 minutes before we get to the top of the hour, bro. We got 8 minutes. I got 2 more topics, y'all, before we get to the top of the hour. Move the fella to the side. I want to see what y'all think about these, bro, because I think they gonna drop this month. I'm not sure. Will, you may know, you and JB might know more about these, bro, but the them Swarovski crystal joints, bro. They supposed to be dropping.
I'm done, bro.
Stop
$1,000, Troll.
Stop it. Stop it.
$1,000.
You just fishing. Right now, Jordan Brandon is just fishing.
We used to make fun of bedazzled shit. Now we got bedazzled shoes, and it's supposed to be bro. They take the little bedazzled gun and just shoot it with them fake plastic rhinestones, bro. Like what? What is this, bro? I and those other ones, the cactus plant, I think had one.
Oh, those are dope. I like those. That's the wedding.
I'm just trying to figure out why bedazzling a shoe makes it
$1,000.
$1,000, bro.
That one right there, 1,000.
You could do that shit at home.
I honestly believe it comes into the marketing of the name and the time it takes them to individually like sit there and do that shoe. Do I agree with the price? Hell no. This is something that I've always seen at Complex Con. There's a vendor that comes to Complex Con all the time, and sometimes they have these little things, and one Nike rep was like, "Oh, let's do it." It's
you think they stole the idea from some customizer?
Oh yeah.
They always do. They always
do.
Troll, don't forget, bro. Don't forget, Troll. We had something like this on the rep side, bro. They had a shoe like this on the rep
they
side.
will
when
custom.
Shoe Surgeon made them. When Shoe Surgeon made them, we
had something like this, bro. On the rep side.
$1,000, huh? Out the door, or this is resale value for this shit?
No, that's retail. That's
$1,000
retail.
Retail?
That's retail, yeah.
They could keep them shits.
Yeah,
what is so hard for Nike to understand? Put out more pairs and drop the price back to something that makes sense. All they had to do in 2020, 2021 was make more pairs at that price it was at. Now you fucking raising the price, you flooding the market, and you fucking killing all the hype of the shit by, like, you know what I mean? Like, you doing like 3 things to hurt yourself all at once. What the fuck is this shit? Like, who's gonna buy a Air Jordan 1 low for $1,000, bro?
Trust me, somebody gonna buy that bitch, bro.
There's always one dumb motherfucker.
Resellers will.
Somebody gonna buy it. Dub, are you jumping out the window for these? No.
Man, hell no.
Dub is like, hell no.
Dub say hell.
What the hell?
Man, only Michael Jackson can pull this shit off. You know what I mean? Like, this is
So everybody is saying no go. Everybody, even
Because where are you gonna wear them at? This is a special occasion type. Like I need to pop out of the screen type shoe.
To the gala. You wear the Met Gala.
Like to the Met Gala, I can see that. That's it.
Oh yeah. All day Met Gala. Yeah.
Met Gala. That's the only way.
The people who go to the Met Gala got that kind of money to do stupid stuff like this. So yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You buy it for the Met Gala with a tuxedo, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Okay, so everybody ain't nobody feeling that, and don't nobody want to pay that price tag. All right, man.
No, bro. Those should be 60, 70 like all the rest of them. Like that's crazy.
All right, fellas. So we're gonna move on now. We got one more shoot to look at tonight, and then, bro, we're gonna be talking with my guy Trollmageddon. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, y'all do know, bro, Awake is releasing another one. I don't know how y'all feel about this shoe right here. I'm not feeling this one, bro.
No.
I got it.
Will?
I'm buying it.
JB? Troll?
What
y'all got?
For me, it's the type of I think it's the leather that's fucking with me. It looks kind of like way too synthetic for this type of design. I don't know what it is, but it's hard to put that on a 5, and then that's just for me. That's just for me though.
I don't know. That tongue is throwing me off, bro. Pause. That, bro. Did it really have to, bro? Did they really have to make it that damn big, bro? Pause.
Well, all 5s have had
over tongue.
That's because you know what? So that plays as shin guards when you play soccer.
that shit right there is trash, bro.
Use it as shin guards.
Okay.
Hey,
so can you do me a favor?
What you got?
Since there's so much trash, go for them on a sneakers app for me, and if you hit, I got you. So yeah.
You actually want these?
Yeah, them and a pink pair.
Ace, what up, man?
My guy,
boy Ace is in the building.
Hold that thought, Will. Hold that thought, Will. Don't say nothing now. Hold that thought. I gotta do this real quick. Ace is always coming through, bro, and bumming our damn show, bro. Like he bummed the show damn near all the time. Welcome back, Trollmageddon. Shout out to my guy Ace with the $70 dono. Bro, listen, Troll, he come through and bum this bitch like every time, bro. He done bummed us like 3 times with $100.
I thought you were broke.
Ooh, Ace?
Ace.
Remember, hey, we wear reps. We supposed to be
You know how many ramen noodle packs you could get for $70, bro. God, Ace, you broke. You wearing fakes.
Bro, he done came. This is like the 3rd or 4th. Bro, he done came through 3 times, bummed us with 100, and then the night. I mean, he do that shit all the time, bro.
Mad love. Shout out Ace.
Let me go put clothes on real quick. Ace, I'll be right back.
Shout out to my guy Ace. Troll said he getting ready to go do something. Guys, we getting ready now to go off into the other hour, bro. You guys get the opportunity to talk to Trollmageddon. Ask him where he been, what he been doing, what's his plans for the future. Of course, we all want to know.
Get them donos. You want to get that question out there? Get some donos out there, bro. Listen.
Man, you just support Troll. You know what I'm saying? If he
show the love. Show the love. Just $1, $2, whatever it is, the minimum, guys. So you can ask questions.
We ain't pressing. Yeah, we ain't pressing. But
I gotta re-up on this LIQ.
Now, before we go off into Troll, guys, of course, damn, not Will left. He about to re-up. I was about to say, JB, you know I gotta judge him by the shoes, bro, in the wings over here now. You know I got one, bro.
Bro, listen,
I finished my bottle. Troll.
I'm finishing my bottle.
Bring it on, Mo. Bring it on.
So y'all know over here on the show, bro, we get ready to turn it over to Troll in just a second, man. But y'all know over here on the show, this is our last little tidbit of entertainment for y'all, man. Y'all know what I'm saying? Over here on the show, bro, we always have what we call judging by the shoes. We did it one night, it went crazy, and everybody been wanting us to do it ever since. So we do it. We had the opportunity to add it to the show, so we just put it to the show. Y'all know what I'm saying? So here we go, bro. Judging by the shoes. We'll come back. I'm gonna get to that dono. We'll get that dono when we come back. Will, JB,
yes, sir.
Judging by the shoes. Here we go.
Right. Let me see the bottoms, dog. Them bitches are fire. Oh
man, you got them bitches together. Bro, you should sell me that idea, man. And then whatever I make, I'll split it with you.
I sell you that idea for 100.
For 100?
Yeah, you make like over 50,000. You
Probably.
can sell it for like 4 or 5, 10, you know.
What are these?
Timberland Jordans.
Them bitches real Timberlands. He's got real timber in there. Did you put airbags in those ones?
These ones got a little slight.
Oh, I see them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damn, you be doing this shit, don't you?
Slight hydraulic.
Oh, bitch. You know what's crazy is like they'll never know your foot pattern either.
Hell yeah, we wouldn't.
Right, you should put like a size 12 on there, and 11 on one side, 12 on the other side. They'll never know. They'll never be able to follow you ever.
It'll be 12 and 11.
Yup, they'll be like, man, it's 2 different people. They'll be like, it's 2 people. Oh my God, you taller than me now.
Judging by the shoe, Will, what you think he doing, bro? Judging by the shoe, what you think he doing?
He had real timber.
He called them Timberland Jordans, bro.
Real.
They Timberland Jordans.
He said,
Make America great again, I believe.
Why? Who told him this was a great idea? Why?
Timberland Jordans, bro.
I'm just saying, he literally. Now that's what I call innovation.
Yes, but this is Troll's fault.
That's
This is Troll's
devaluation.
fault. I'm gonna blame this on Troll. Because Troll be making people do stupid shit. That right there is stupid. It's stupid.
Say them Timberland Jordans.
That shoe's got no flex, no bend. You got straight up 2x4s in there.
He's walking on stilettos. That's what he's walking on.
You can't even bend your foot. You gotta walk like this, bro.
Balenciaga gonna make
like Roblox.
This,
you know what I mean?
Will, you right.
Yo, this man is.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Balenciaga or Mischief gonna make him. Watch him.
Yo,
oh my
this man is walking around like Minecraft, bro.
Yep. Duck walk for real. Like you can't even help it.
Shout out to my guy Jay David for the $4.99. Don't know, y'all see him right there, man.
Yep.
Sold out NYC in the building, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Timberland Jordan.
Everybody that's in here tonight, man. Shout out to everybody that's in here tonight, bro. All of y'all, bro. Make sure real quick, bro, because we getting ready to turn this thing over to Trollmageddon right now, bro. So y'all make sure, man, y'all hitting.
Give him the big screen. Give him the big screen. Let him answer.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm just here for the ride. You know what I mean?
We
I don't know what you turning over to me.
Trollmageddon. So it is. No, Troll. You know they want to know what's been going on, bro.
Oh.
Let us know what's happening with you. You know, you got to catch us up, bro. You've been gone too long.
So listen, we getting ready to turn it over to Troll right now. Because I know a lot of people, they want to know what Troll being. You know what I'm talking about? So, with that being said, bro. Troll. Yes, Sirski, bro.
All right, so just straight up, like where I've been the last, for YouTube, it's been like 2 years now, I think.
Joe, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that here. He's not allowed to talk about that, Joe.
No.
Just so you know, he's not allowed to talk about that.
About what? What can I talk about?
First question is, what up with 2J?
Oh, yeah, he can't talk
about it. I've honestly been trying to figure out what happened to that guy. Because I know he got, first of all, I wonder if there's a statute of limitations on this. Especially since, I'm just thinking.
He got bought out. He got bought out by his board. That's all you got to know. He got bought out by his board.
He didn't have a board.
No, he did.
So now that he's not a part of the company, I'm not sure if that means now I can say everything or not. You know what I mean? I don't know if somebody clips this and sends it to him, if they're gonna if his lawyer's gonna come back like, oh, I told you couldn't talk about him anymore. You know what I mean?
It's best not to. He can't say. You can't say anything.
There's somebody who was in his back pocket as far as a partner that I know that some people close to me basically had him on the run. Not 2J's, but his partner.
Partner.
I know who his partner is. So about him, let's just say, especially nowadays when you're seeing people get sued left and right for all sorts of crazy shit, and you hear this word called settle, right?
Yeah.
And some people think whoever is the defendant, if they settle, it means that the defendant was guilty, right? Like that's the general.
Pause. Shout out to the one and only runs the alter ego.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, bro.
Hell no.
I know,
I thought this motherfucker was dead, bro.
Hell no.
Shout out to the one and only runs the
I think I can say this now.
Hold on, let me do this, Troll. I gotta do this real quick, bro. Is there any way possible that you alter ego?
For life, motherfucker, for life.
Hell no.
Is there any way you and runs the alter ego can have a civil conversation?
No, hell no, not even me. Hell no.
Shout out Runs the alter ego, bro. Run said, I got to see why this motherfucker is back.
For life.
So, shout out to everybody again, bro, that pulled up.
I was
in here. I didn't know Ron was coming. I didn't know half of these people.
Yo, if you see Bobby Pesos, bro, you don't even know who. This motherfucker probably sent the biggest group text in the world. You know what I mean? Like
Ron
the biggest.
said, he's live.
The biggest group text in the fucking world, bro. Listen,
he's live.
I know you moved, you fat fuck. I had your real address, bro. I was coming for your ass. I don't know if somebody tipped you off. I don't know if it was just natural timing. I don't know what it was, but I had your address, bitch. And I was coming to New York for your fucking ass. I can tell you that right now.
It was that serious?
It's 2 years ago, you know what I'm saying? So I've done a lot of soul searching in that time. You know what I mean? Like, but for life.
Had the beef between you and Ron kind of simmered though since
there is
hell no.
Let's just put it this way. Let's put it this way. You ever had you got some friends like where you can not cut them off, but let's just say you lose touch, but then you get back in touch and it's like nothing happened? It's the same shit, but in reverse, bro. It don't matter how long I'm gone, bro. It don't matter. It's up for life. For life. Bro. I'm not even for life, it's up, bro, with you.
Damn,
I'm
bro.
just saying. Damn.
But
I mean, I don't carry that energy with me anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't even thought. I thought the dude was gone, fell off. I mean, I look around and see all the old dudes' channels and content, and shit is just totally different, and people around are totally different. And you know what I mean? Like, it's. I ain't even thought about homeboy until I saw that fat, accurate photo. You know what I mean? So it's all good.
Man, like I said,
but no, there's never a time where I ever want to be on a screen with this bitch ever again. You know what I'm saying? Like never.
So that part is done. You.
I'll be on a screen with this bitch, maybe if he's willing to turn his camera on and talk.
Damn, Ron, you hear him now. He said, bro, if you willing,
you better talk to me with your face. That's all I'm saying. Is like, yo, at this point, when I first came on the scene, it was like 2019. So this has been 5 years now. We 5 years older. If you still hiding, bitch, you pussy as fuck. You pussy as fuck. 5 years.
Damn,
that's about the only way I would ever conversate with this guy again in my life. You better at least, at the very least, turn on your camera so we can see your goofy ass fucking turkey gobble flapping in the fucking wind while you fucking talk, bro. I want to see it.
Ron said he like Batman. He always lurking in the dark.
No, hold on. I'm Batman.
I thought he was better than Batman.
I'm Batman.
You know, like what the fuck? You downgraded yourself. I thought you were better than Batman. That's what you used to say.
Now for Will. Now Will has been our co-host here on the show for about 3 weeks now, bro. So Will, you kind of got to fill Will in because Will is new to this. I guess what's going on right now between you.
Well, you don't need
fun. Him and Ron, ego is
from what I'm hearing.
Life.
Yeah, from what I'm hearing, and I can hear literally the disdain coming from Troll about this person. I don't even want to hear no more. If he got my guy over here like that, because I'm learning more about Troll, I love his page and what he does. I feel like it's needed personally.
Yeah.
In this community, what he does, I feel like it's needed. So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Joe just said Will ain't ready for that fuck shit. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
We don't
It's been a long
need that
time.
over here.
No, we
want-
don't need it. We don't need
No,
it.
no,
But
no,
what
no,
I'm
no, no,
saying
no,
is,
no. Our show is
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
positivity.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
tonight we with the effort because Trollmageddon is in the building. So we giving
Yeah.
Troll his just due. He back, man. So y'all know he wanted to come back on our show. So hey, yo, y'all know what time.
I mean, look at JB.
But, I will ask you this question though. Troll, I will ask you this question, bro. In the place of runs the alter ego. I want to ask this in the place of runs the alter ego. There was a thing that I did hear from the guys from that side, bro. When you did decide to leave YouTube, there was something going around that said you left YouTube because Run the Alter Ego finally showed his face. Is that true?
Hell nah. I was gone long before. I was gone months and months before that moment happened. There's a video I posted. It's called the Maggedon Network.
Yep.
Hold on a sec. That is when I chose to not necessarily leave YouTube, but I chose to stop dealing with any and everybody from that group of people. That was, let me see, it was 3 years ago. Damn. Hold on. It's not telling me this exact date. It just says 3 years ago.
So around 3 years ago is when you just said.
That's when.
I'm gonna take a break.
After, hold on, let me go to my videos. Yeah. After that, I posted a bunch of other videos, but I wasn't going at or dealing with anybody involved in that section except for Top's World. So I kept going, I believe, after he showed his face. I was still there. But the thing is like, that shit should have happened a long time before. You know what I mean? I stopped doing YouTube. The reason, let me just put it this way. The reason I stopped making YouTube videos is because I wanted to make a full-on like movie with CGI, and I wanted to have like Kais and Tony D and Seth Fowler and them be in it. But so I had to go off and learn how to make digital, realistic looking animated characters of these other YouTubers. That's why I left, and that's why I've stayed gone. Because now, like after you're gone and people know what's coming, it's like the quality of what you put out, the bar keeps going up and up and up the longer you take. Because it's like, why is he taking so long? People's expectations of what you put out next is really high. You feel me? So it went from me having to learn the CGI to learning how to do the visual effects part. And then with that came, how do I make the video and the audio, most importantly, be on a certain type of level that nobody else can match, and it looks semi-professional. You know what I mean?
Right.
That takes learning. Lighting, I had to spend months on just learning how to light a scene to make it look like a fucking movie. I don't want it to look like, even though all my other stuff, I'll admit, I feel like it looks great. It's not that cinematic look. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, so that's why I was gone and what I've been doing this whole time.
I'm not cook at all. Not even. I'm listening to Troll.
You
I'm not
drunk?
even.
And shout out to my guy. Shout out to real quick. Shout out to my guy Wes. Much love, fellas. Man, salute and thanks for the dono, Wes. Thanks for the dono, Playboy. So for those people back then that heard that statement, you know, that you left because he showed face. This is the real reason. So for everybody that's in tonight, Troll saying the reason why he left, bro, is so he could study.
And I'll tell you this, homie said he was gonna show his face a year prior to when he showed his face. I was around that whole time. You feel me? There's only so long that you can sit there and talk to a bitch that looks like this. You know what I mean? Imagine this talking shit to you all the time, or talking shit to your. There's only so long you can deal with that, bro. It's like, bro, everybody else in the world that talks shit is showing their face.
Yeah.
You are an insecure, beta, bitch ass, simp ass, faggot motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If you can't fucking turn the camera on and talk to me. Because obviously we in different states, we in different cities. This is the closest you're going to get to being in my face until I catch a flight. You know what I'm saying? Like, so... Man. It's just a grown man don't do that, bro. I don't respect that shit anymore. Anybody that gets on a platform and don't show their fucking face at some point, like, you got to feel that connection. You got to feel that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, between somebody. This is the closest we can get is turning on a camera. I ain't good. You know what I mean? So I was good with that. But it took him a year to do it. A lot happened in that year. I outgrew the type of content. I feel like I outgrew, or I had hit the ceiling in the style of content I was making. And I wanted to take it even further. No disrespect to them guys, but like, because Bull is like the sweetest dude ever.
Yeah.
But Bull, Tony, Seth Fowler, Unbreakable Kicks, all them shoe reviewers, strictly shoe reviewers, their shit looks the same today that it did fucking 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't have it in me to have that, to have my shit feel and look the same for a decade plus.
Now you still cool with Tony, bro? Don't you know? Tony might take that as a
I mean, am I though? Because we want the real. Let me tell you this.
Damn. Well, hey,
I was very green coming in. I thought that the person you are off the screen is the same person you are on the screen. You know what I mean? That's how I am. You know what I'm saying?
Good characters, not even good actors.
Don't get me wrong. I don't run around the city roasting people on the regular. But in between those roasts, the person you see right now is who I am. I'm chill. I'm a logically thinking person. I have empathy for people. I try to listen and take in information. You know what I mean? All that stuff is who I am as a person. It took a long time for me to understand that a lot of motherfuckers on screen is totally different off screen. Usually, you can take whatever type of persona these people have on the screen and divide it by 20, 30, 40. That's how they are in person.
Damn.
On screen, you willing to entertain a motherfucking fat goddamn, you know what I mean, diabetes-ridden, gout-ridden motherfucker like Alter Ego. Even if he disrespects the people you call your homie. In real life, if a guy comes around and me and JB are homies in person and he's disrespecting the shit and lying on JB all the time, I'm going to pull him aside and be like, yo, the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him the type of person JB is, tell him to back the fuck up, back off of him, and he going to listen. On YouTube or on Instagram or on whatever, you will allow that motherfucker to keep disrespecting your homies, knowing that half the shit they say is a lie or some type of exaggerated narrative switch of some kind. You're going to sit there and allow the motherfucker to keep going and going and going to where you put us on the defensive, if we choose to be on the defensive, for your growth, for your channel's growth.
Wow.
So you feel like you were, so you feel like
I told you so already, we were being used.
You were a pawn in a game
I know.
being played.
I know how that feels.
Oh damn, Will. Don't, hey, oh Lord, bro.
And it's like this.
I know how that feels. But.
Used, yes. It, in a sense, was mutually beneficial because you okay, so you do these things, you go have these back and forths in front of people, and those people will then, you know, go to your channel, see what you say next, go to their channel, see. It's mutually beneficial, but when you're someone like me, who has a higher genuine purpose, my purpose is not to argue and fight with people, especially when they don't have a channel, they don't do their own content, and they don't show their fucking face. They're just a hater. You know what I mean? If
Big
I have a
Perm
purpose to, huh?
Big Perm in the building.
What up, Big Perm? Been a long time for him too, but yo, I'm saying, if my purpose is to bring some type of change in the sneaker culture or some information to people or open their mind to other ideas, and most importantly, explain how you're being manipulated by these corporations for one. Actually, no, because StockX is a corporation. You're being manipulated by StockX. You're being manipulated by Complex and Nike and all these other people into buying these shoes for a certain amount of money, thinking that you're going to get some type of reward back in real life for it. That's my purpose. My purpose was derailed many times by dealing with the sheep ass simps like that motherfucker, who is ugly as a motherfucking a nutty turd, bro. The only thing that looks good on this man is the sneakers that he buys, and even those, his collection is some of the ugliest shit you have ever seen in your life. I'm talking about, go back in history and find the ugliest dunks. Have you ever bought a fucking boot, a fucking military boot with fucking platinum spikes coming out? And no one's gonna call you a gothic goddamn sodomite or fucking goddamn, you know what I mean? Like one of them people that likes pain with their sex.
You talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
What the hell they call that shit?
BDSM and all that
BDSM
stuff.
and shit, bro.
Yeah.
If your entire self-worth is bottled into the shit that you put on your feet, and you're coming at me talking about, oh my god, you're devaluing my self-worth by fucking showing all these UAs and this and that, I get it. But if you're gonna come at me like that, then show your fucking face, bro. I'm too grown for this shit. I was too grown 5-6 years ago, and I'm definitely too grown now. I didn't leave because the motherfucker showed his face. I didn't even know he showed his face because I had already been off the I had already been not off the platform, but off the page, or the away from the people that he showed his face to.
Yeah.
The very last text I ever got from Zaya, this is after a large gap of not speaking to him because he just was not getting it, right? What I was saying, what I was trying to explain to him, my problem was. The very last text I got from Zaya was him sending me a link to this motherfucker showing his face. After I had not talked to you for however long, the first thing you text me is he showed his face. You want to know why he probably did that? So that I would go to his platform, get on there, and do something. I don't know what he thought I was going to do. But yo, it's too late. It's too late for me at that point. That's it.
So
you know what I mean?
So let me ask you this, Troll. So when it comes to going to other reviewers' pages or going to anybody's page to do like what you're doing tonight, bro, like you chose to come back tonight specifically, bro, and share all of this tonight, bro. You're saying
we
right
appreciated that you did it here, Troll. We appreciate.
Hold on, one second. My bad.
Yeah, for sure. We appreciate him doing it here.
Okay. All right.
We all got a lot of love for Troll. So what you're saying is the people that you did those shows with back in the past, you're no longer willing to do shows with them anymore.
Hell no.
No.
Hell no. Me and Troll, we got punched. We got punched on all sides every time we went on.
And I can take the punches like it. I don't mind taking punches, as long as the motherfucker who does it is talking to me.
Yeah, it's fake.
Don't hide in a fucking bush or behind the keyhole of a doorway and say, I'm you a bitch and you a this and this and this and that. I can't handle it, bro.
I respect that. Yeah, for real.
You can see everything I got going on, right? I don't see you.
Yep.
I didn't know at the time that you were living above a fucking disgusting, rundown, fucking mold-ridden bodega in a one-bedroom apartment.
Studio.
Maybe about 10-minute walk to the train station that you take to get to the fucking the New York airport where you work at. Damn. If you turn on the camera and show us that you're living like a fucking underground tunnel dwelling bum,
hobo.
but you got sneakers. How does that devalue your points that you make? You feel me? And I get it. New York is a expensive place to live. But boy, oh boy, with the shit you talking, you better be living in the Hamptons or the fucking goddamn somewhere up north. You know what I mean? Where they got real driveways. Not some shit where you got to pass by the smell of some fucking disgusting goddamn chickpea body odor dwelling goddamn Middle Eastern that's running a fucking goddamn bodega beneath you selling goddamn hoagies and chopped cheese, bro.
Man.
And if you really want to be slick, you're going to walk out the side door that's next to the bodega. Which means you got to walk by a whole bunch of big ass dumpsters where people throw their fucking baby shit and their goddamn nasty, spoiled, rotten fucking leftovers.
God damn.
As you fucking scour your ass through the fucking disgusting, wet, nasty New York streets to the fucking subway, bro.
You see what I did? You see what I did? You see what I did? Y'all put the batteries on Troll, and now he's gonna go off.
I'm just saying, bro. Like,
I thought because the last time we were all together, you know what I'm saying, like with Troll, and when we did that review with Tony, I thought that everything was cool at that point in time because you know Tony D had came to our live, bro. We actually had like a 2-hour live with Tony, so I thought things were cool with Tony because.
Look, I'm not gonna say
I like Tony's content. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm not gonna say that certain people did things directly to me. I'm not gonna say that Tony disrespected me. He's never disrespected me. I'm not gonna say Zaya disrespected me. Well, he disrespected me later on, as I seen in some clips. When I didn't show up for the face reveal, motherfucker had a lot of slick shit to say, bro. A whole lot of slick shit to say.
Who?
Zaya. Calling me all kinds of this and that because I didn't show up. Talking about Ron's alter ego ran me off the internet and this and that. And he had a lot of... Let's just say the true colors showed. When I wasn't given what I had been given, right? I take that into account. I will say that most people did not directly attack, but it's the fact that if I know you in person, I've met you in person, we've talked on the phone, we've texted, we've planned live streams, we've included each other in each other's content, we've done this thing together, right? How the fuck you gonna sit there and let somebody straight up lie on your homie, quote unquote, putting me in and not have my back? When my back is turned, I expect you to be, yo, that ain't true. That ain't true. This ain't true. Whatever the case may be. I heard this from him directly, and blah blah blah. Blah. At least put the true narrative out there against the fake narrative from a hater. A lot of people didn't do that shit, bro. And so every single person who didn't do that shit is now on my shit list. And that's not because they did something to me. It's just because I feel a way about it. You know what I mean? Because, like I said in the beginning, who you are in person, I believe should be the same. The values you have, the type of person you have, or the type of personality you have, all that shit should translate into your internet persona.
Yeah.
Don't just be a content farmer at the expense of your own morals and values. You feel me? That's who I've always been. If you don't align with that shit with me, then fuck you. And I'm going to get at every single one of these motherfuckers when it's ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has been a long time.
Do you see what Big Perm said right here? Perm says Zale don't have friends, Trump.
Well, there it is.
That's sad, then. That's a lonely existence.
Yeah, there it is, man. There it is, man.
No, so,
and then he said, Ego left the internet, digital detox. So does that mean you ran him off?
Where?
Perm.
Oh, right here.
So after there was a point where Ego disappeared for a few months or a while. There was a narrative going around like that I ran him off, he got tired, or I don't know what it was. I think that honestly what happened was it wasn't just me. A lot of people were seeing the bullshit in this guy and turning on him. And he disappeared for a digital detox, right?
Digital detox.
That's a good one, digital detox. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna add that to my repertoire. I'm gonna use it.
You said digital
So
detox.
they said I ran him off, and some people ran with that truth, but there were people who said, all you have to do is say, I don't think that's really what's going on. For the narrative of maybe he's ran off by troll, maybe he's not ran off by troll, to at least be fair. For me, when the prominent figure in our sector of YouTube is Zaya's platform, so that person is saying, this guy ran me off by showing his face, you have no fucking idea what I was doing behind the scenes after he showed his face and his environment. Matter of fact, this is chess, not checkers. Since he moved, it doesn't matter, and since it's been 2 years, it doesn't matter. The whole reason I want this motherfucker to show his face, and he probably knew it the whole time, I need clues, motherfucker. I want clues to get to you.
Damn, bro.
This is not no fucking joke. Like, this has never been a joke. Once you went on whatever app you went on and tried to dox me, luckily, whatever program he used, he had took a screenshot of a home that I used to live in. But it was back in high school.
I remember
He thought it was my current adult life. And he went on the screen and said, this is where he lives. Look at his front door. Da, 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 da.
Oh, wow.
And he showed that shit.
Wow.
Him thinking that that was my current address. It wasn't. But he thought it was, and that's the point. You thought you had my real address and doxed me. At that point, it was it.
Oh yeah, I'm coming for you. Yeah, that's a problem.
You know what I mean? And this is not no internet fucking, I'm just talking. Like, I was on it. I did hours of research on this dude. Matter of fact, Perm said it earlier. Something about he didn't want to fight.
Where?
Oh, my favorite excuse for not fighting was he didn't want to be a beta tester. Since when is a fade beta testing? So at some point, Zaya had floated the idea about having a YouTube content creator boxing match.
I remember that.
Zaya be cooked.
He was gonna make a whole production, right? I was like, yo, I'm in. 1,000% I'm in. This motherfucker said something about, well, let's just get a few rounds out first. I don't want to be the beta tester. The beta tester? That's what Perm said. What do you fucking mean? Beta testing a fight? You just go and fight. You got a problem with me, I got a problem with you. You crossed lines. Come get some. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Can I ask you a question, though, Troll? Where did the beef between you and Run the Alter Ego start, bro? Like, where did all this, where down the rabbit hole?
Hold that thought. My clothes are done. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me charge up. Hold on.
Cause bro, we want to know, bro. Like,
that's wild, man.
Clues where this all started, bro. Wild Troll gone. Like, was this all over shoes, bro? Like,
what it is?
All of this was because he.
This is one of the biggest problems that they had on that era. Okay, and I'll say on that era, it was the fact that we were showing people certain things, right? And we were exposing certain things that they did not want or they didn't want to believe. You understand? It's kind of like now. A lot of these people still believe that replicas are what it was 10 years ago, 10, 15 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So when we were explaining that that's not what it was, this is what is out there, we got crucified by it.
So in other words, this was like a war of words because like what's going on pretty much now, like someone can say reps or this.
I'll let Troll explain it even better. He knows why.
I didn't hear what you said.
What the question is, Troll? Where did all this begin, bro? Where did like this whole thing begin, especially with you and Ron the Alter Ego, bro? Or was this something that happened out of something else?
So at some point, first of all, let's talk about 2019, 2018. I didn't even give two shits about YouTube. I was full-fledged DJing out here in Vegas. YouTube was just a place to pop on your phone every now and then. It was not a thing. You know what I mean? Like, but I got back into the sneaker world. Came across a couple of channels that had live streams like this. One of them was Mr. Skinny. I was an active person in the chat in Mr. Skinny, and then Mr. Skinny decided he wanted to start doing live phone calls with people. The topic of urban necessities, I believe, came up. To this day, I hope he remembers, I was the first caller to call in on his first time allowing people to call in. I said something about, now I'm telling you the story based on what Ego has said. Then I'll tell you where I believe it started. Ego claims that he was in the chat, in Mr. Skinny's chat. I called in and I said something about Nike cannot trademark a shape. Nobody can trademark a basic shape. A check, a circle, a square, a star, a whatever. That is not something you can trademark. Ego has something to say. Ego claims that's where it started. He said his ears perked up when I said that. And ever since then, he had a hate, right? That's really fucking stupid. Because even if I was wrong, and Nike can trademark the swoosh because the way the swoosh is shaped, that's not what I was saying. I'm saying you cannot trademark basic shapes. That is legally a fact, right? Mm-hmm. Where I believe it started was I was in the chat telling people, hey, I used to be on, what's that Reddit, Rep Sneakers. I used to be on Rep Sneakers, the Reddit, and I would write articles about how I was taking these shoes to get legit checked, and some of them passed and some of them didn't. Reddit is toxic, so people would flip the narrative even in there, in text, in whatever. I decided to do it for real and make a video of me taking shoes into a store, a prominent store with credibility. And luckily I'm here in Vegas, and that at the time was the only store that had nationwide recognition. So if they can get it wrong, I'm proving a point. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I told everyone I'm making this video, right? This guy was in the chat. This is before either one of us had shown our faces on screen. Talking shit about how I'm not doing it and how I'm just capping and how I'm just looking for attention by saying I'm going to do it, whatever. Long story less long. I released the video. A lot of people saw it. It was my first video on my YouTube page ever. And it got like 30-something thousand views on the first shot. 2Js responded to it. All this mayhem was going on because of that video.
That's when he made the I don't bat 1,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
That video is taken down now because of the lawsuit. Well, it's not taken down. It's just hidden. But he... No. Wait. It was before that. Right before I dropped the video, we got on live together on Zaya's live stream. And we were going back and forth. He was telling me I'm a fraud, I'm an attention seeker, I'm this and I'm that, right? I'm never going to put out a video, I'm capping, I'm just saying this and this and that. And I said, what are you going to do when the video comes out? Right? And Zaya said, well, what are you going to do when he puts out the video? And I don't think he really had an answer to that. I'm actually going to link this. Hope you don't mind. All of this story is in a video. That's the thing about my channel is I chronicle my entire YouTube journey along with the videos about UAs and reps and all that other stuff. But he said, what are you going to do when the video comes out? He didn't really have an answer. When the video came out and it did that, this motherfucker disappeared. Completely disappeared. Off the face of the earth. After that, he came back and he just had this hate. This hateful energy toward me ever since. 1 minute it's about...
That video basically started it, that catapulted it, I should say. That is what just took it to the moon. Like, it's on at that point once that video dropped.
For him, it was. He disappeared. Like I said, he disappeared for months. And then there was the 2Js trying to counter what I did in the video. He was trying to discredit the video, so I had gone on this fucking long fight trying to prove to the masses that my video was legit, and I had to show that the sneakers I brought in there were actually UA sneakers, not real sneakers, because people were saying they passed him, so they must be real. He must be lying, right? There's a whole thing, bro. Like, I'm gonna post it right here. If anybody wants to know about my origin story, there's the fucking link right there. Just copy paste that shit, and I explain all this shit, and there's video clips and everything else to follow along with my story, right? He's just had an animosity since, and it's changed from, oh, he talked about marketing the swoosh to, oh, he fucking likes fakes, and fakes are illegal, and fakes are criminal. They support criminal enterprises, and he's changed his reason for hate off and on throughout the years.
You're making money off of it. Remember that?
Then he tried to accuse me of selling them and scamming people with them.
Yep.
There was one live stream I did where he was like, I want to see every fucking shoe that you showed. I'm going to have a list that I've chronicled throughout the years of your videos. If you can't pull that shoe out, that means you sold it. I believe I gave him 5 chances, or somebody 5 chances. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the whole thing. Every shoe everyone ever wanted to see, I had it.
I
While
remember
that's
that
going
day.
on, there are people that sell their UAs for less than the people that sell the UAs sell them for, right? Rob Dallas comes to mind.
Yep.
There's plenty of people who do that in a clean way. I get these shoes, I'm gonna sell it to you for $100, $90, $80, whatever. They get it off. If I were to do it, it's a problem because I hate resellers. So then they try to redefine the word reseller. Reseller is buying something and selling it. It doesn't matter if you sell it for $1 or $1,000. I'm saying reseller is when you buy something and sell it for way over the amount that it should normally cost. That's a reseller to me. If I fucking wear a pair of shoes and sell it for fucking $80, how the fuck are you calling me a reseller? You understand? We don't call those thrifting motherfuckers that go to the thrift store and buy used shoes
And restore them.
clean them and resell them for $50-$60. We don't call them resellers.
Well, they consider themselves resellers because we've had Band 85 on the show. And Band stated that that's what he was. He's a reseller, bro. That's exactly what he does. You know,
Hold on. Some people say that to simplify it, but the mass public, the general idea of what a reseller is not that. A reseller is someone who buys in bulk and sells shit for way above market or way above retail. You know what I mean? That's what the general consensus is. Sure, there's outliers who may still call themselves a reseller. I don't know why, but they do it, and they're selling shit for way under retail.
But isn't that still a reseller, though, right?
If you want to go with Webster, reselling is buying something and selling it. I could buy this chapstick for fucking $1 and sell it to someone for 2 cents. Am I a reseller now? According to Webster, yes.
Yeah.
According to the fucking idea that it puts in the image you put in your head, no, I'm not a reseller. It's a garage sale. Anybody that has a garage sale, are they resellers?
In a sense,
According to Webster, yes. But when I say the word reseller, do you think of the people that are having garage sales?
No.
Okay, that's what I mean. that's the area of semantics that this motherfucker plays in, and a lot of other people that hate us play in. There's a small gap for semantics. There people try to take the Webster definition of something and then apply it to what we as a society has deemed it to be. If I say the word bet, do you think I'm actually betting money in a casino, or do you think I'm just saying the word yes in this day and age?
Yeah, but half of the time you're just saying the word yes. They're like, yeah.
That's the differences that we play with in this sandbox of sneaker culture.
Yeah.
Right? And of course it depends on the context. If we're talking about actual betting and I say the word bet, it's probably because I'm saying I'm gonna bet this. But if I say if you say something to me and my sole response is bet,
That means odds.
do you think, what the fuck are you talking about? You're gonna gamble? We're not talking about gambling. No, you know I'm saying the word yes. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I got a question, Troll. I got another question too, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people want to know the answer to this question, bro. The movie that you're going to release with Tony and all the resellers and everybody, will you ever release that film, bro?
Oh, of course, but it's not a film. It was gonna be a single hour and a half long movie, but then when you get an idea as a writer, when you're writing stuff, the idea grows, it evolves, it takes different directions, and you want to add more depth to certain characters or depth to certain situations. And if I can sum it up, it's like a paralysis of, I need this to be literally the biggest, best thing anyone has seen in the sneaker content arena. And I want to make sure that nobody in their right mind would attempt to copy what I'm doing. I was going really fast at first because I'm like, let me figure out how to make Kais a fucking digital version. So I started posting photos of me modeling a version of Kais looking like Iron Man, and he was moving and animating. I was putting teasers out, right?
Mm-hmm. I think I remember that.
Yes. It looked just like Kais. Then I got to figure out, how do I make the voice sound like Kais? That's a whole nother learning curve. Then I got to figure out, how do I interact with this digital person in a convincing way? That's another learning curve. Then I got to figure out, how do I make the video not look like I filmed it on an iPhone, because I didn't. So I went and bought a fucking camera. Then I got to learn how to film the camera. Then I got to learn how to expose it right. Then I got to learn how to color grade it right. Then I got to learn how to fucking, you know what I mean? All these things have been a fucking goddamn snowball effect. And in the background, the more time that goes by, the higher expectation people have.
You do know they got AI that can do that for you now, right?
No, AI is so trash, bro. When you see them bitches trying to alter their bodies in AI, you can see that it's AI. You know what I mean? Like,
they got some AI now, bro. They got some crazy ass shit out there, bro.
There's AI tools that if I move, like if I'm animating myself, right, and I'm like a puppet, if I move my shoulder, it'll move other parts of my body for me, so that I don't have to manually move every piece of myself when I'm animating a digital character. That's the AI that's cool. The type that actually assists people. The type that tries to make whole things is not good, bro.
Damn.
Unless it's just a still image of something. But yes, I'm going to release it. It's not a movie. It's going to be a series, like an Apple TV series, right?
Yeah.
I can't tell the story I want to tell, and I can't fucking take a big fat steaming dump shit on people that I want to take a shit on in just 1 hour. I have to have I have to have multiple hours. And I just
are these same people in there though? Like the same people that have you added people now, or you haven't? Or it's just really gonna be those same people?
What's changed? What's changed from now to 2 years ago?
Oh man, a lot.
I'm talking about the big YouTubers that in sneakers are still the big YouTubers in sneakers. Who has come to challenge them?
Well,
nobody.
I quit 1 or 2 times while you were gone.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did. He quit a couple of times. We was talking about it. He quit a couple of times, but he's back now. So
in 2025, he quit.
Yeah, in 2025.
Not in 2025, but I think it was 2023. He kind of just.
All right, really I've seen the Kais I quit videos a long time ago.
Yeah,
I've seen the Damn D I quit videos a long time ago. I've seen the Tony D I quit videos a long time ago.
They do that. It's good clickbait. It's good.
I think Tony did one. Yeah.
Tony did one. Yeah, it's good clickbait. Matter of fact, when him and it was almost around the same time, because they had a lot of personal things that they was going on in their life. But I talked to them both at the same time around when they was doing those videos, because they was out here in my backyard, and Kais was doing an event, so all of his.
Wait. Are you in Atlanta?
No, I'm in the Bay.
You're in the Bay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
B Dub goes everywhere. He
Oh,
sleeps in LA, but he be everywhere.
okay. Oh, you closer to me then. Okay, got
Yeah,
you.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So
Man,
when I met up with them, those are two of the things that they were sitting around talking about. Them, the guys from Common Hype, all we was all sitting around talking and rapping, and they was like over it, really over
troll.
it. Yeah.
Hold on, damn. I shit.
You're like, I'm
Perm,
like looking at that shit like, what? You
perm,
pulled
what?
out an AK.
Perm
On
said, man,
Tony.
you put it in there while I pulled up on Tony D and pulled out an AK.
Sheesh.
Perm, come on, Perm.
Damn.
Just
It
think
got
about
that
it.
serious, bro.
Just thinking about it.
Yo,
Perm, it got that serious, bro.
yo. I like
Look.
Perm. Perm, where you at? Let's give a follow. Let's chat, man. You sound like my kind of people. Let's talk, Perm.
Perm,
I think
it
that's
got
really
that
Perm in the
serious,
image
bro.
too, with
Bro,
tats
that-
on his chest. Like what the
What the
fuck?
fuck happened? Tro, do you know this story, bro? What the fuck happened with
Oh look, I know the
Perm pulling
true.
up on
I
Tro?
knew the true story. I was already disconnected from it. I had heard what happened, and I obviously didn't say nothing. It took a long time for that story to come out to the public, but I did know about what happened with Perm and Tony. You know what I mean? Yes, I did.
Tony said, Perm said, let Tony tell you.
Mhm.
Damn,
Yeah.
it must have got real. Was this over shoes, bro?
It's
Or
bigger
this is
than
over something-
shoes, bro. This is about who you are on the screen versus who you are in person. These
So
sneaker
Perm must have
YouTubers,
got-
these
They pull his
sneaker
car.
got offended by Tony. By
Nah,
Listen,
Perm
this
Perm
is-
pulled his car.
This is the reason sneaker YouTubers, a lot of them, don't do live streams.
Facts.
They don't want us to see who they are.
Facts.
And they're safer that way.
Damn.
Because if what they are is a person who's going to say crazy things to generate views, you're going to get tested at some point, bro. I've had so many people hit me in the outlet mall talking about, you're Trollmageddon? Oh, you're Troll. I've seen you. Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? I'm wearing
Yeah.
some UA fucking skunk
Bobby,
dunk
you a
highs.
fool. Bobby, you a fool because you know how it get down out here. You a fool, Bobby.
Bobby Pato said Tony folded like a lawn chair, bro.
Bro.
Maybe he did. I heard.
Whoa. I think Tony did tell the story of this. That Perm did pull up on him. Bro, I think I remember Tony making a video about this. About that situation.
He made a video? I just know that he went on a live and talked about it.
Yes, that's what it was. He spoke about
And to be
Perm
a
pulled up
little man, I need things to be in a proper perspective. I don't technically have a problem with Tony the man. Tony the YouTuber has engaged in some things that I feel I'm not okay. I would not do to somebody that I think is a friend. I met Tony in person, and I will say this, and this is for you. If Tony ever sees this clip, I'm gonna say this to you, which I've never said to you yet or anyone else. When I met you in person at whatever casino it was, I think it was the Cosmopolitan here. You were a very clammed up, quiet, almost avoiding conversing with me type person. Totally opposite of how you are on the internet.
Yep.
I don't know if you were concerned. I was with Zaya that day too. It was just me and Zaya in there. You were not a very. You didn't feel like a real person. It felt like I was looking at an NPC in person. You know what I mean? You were there. You said, "What's up?" But if we're meeting each other for the first time and we had just done countless, some of them legendary live streams together, we need to get to know each other. Conversely, Bull, I met him and his girl a second time. That same night, I think it was, we met up with Bull. He came down from the hotel room. I don't know if you were too drunk or too tired or whatever, but you did not come that time. Me and Bull, it felt like I was meeting a real person. Bull is who he is on the screen. You, I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know if you're jaded by paranoia. I don't know if you've gotten so many death threats that you think that everyone that meets you wants to kill you or harm you in some way. But if you can't detect somebody who's genuine like me and behave accordingly, I find that to be suspicious. In my mind, that's suspicious to me. Just saying. I don't have a problem with Tony the man, but I
Hey,
do have a
Troll.
problem with the way Tony
Yeah.
Tony conducts himself in certain areas on YouTube. At any time, anybody who knows me and actually believes that I'm a genuine person and knows that I'm a genuine person, you should have had something to say every time this fat, black piece of shit with no fucking face had something to say, bro. And then when he showed his face, and you saw the fucking pizza grease, the New York pizza grease all over his fucking lips and all over his fucking cheeks. At some point, somebody should have had something to say like, yo, wait a minute. You're not living so great. And he was extremely uncomfortable being on camera. I will say that. You could feel that shit. He was very, very uncomfortable being on camera. Why is that? When you look like a goddamn, that bitch that you showed with the eyebrows, Flavor Flav old grandma, mixed with a goddamn elephant and a rhinoceros, I would be uncomfortable too. So just shut the fuck up and stay in the chat. You know what I mean?
I don't think Ron here now. I think I
Oh,
don't
he's
know
here.
if
He's
Ron
here.
run off
He's
or
here.
Oh, he's here.
He's quiet or whatever, but
So
He's
let me
screen recording.
hold on. So priority, hold on. That I'm gonna address something real quick.
mhm.
Bobby Pesos, I'm gonna address you directly. Number one,
Wait, what did he
Now-
say? First, what
now-
did he
Yeah, what
say?
he say?
For those of us
Right
that
here.
are lost.
right here, go back up. He says, don't forget about JB Urban Plus selling them fake Travis Scott Ford as real on McCarty. Number one, they were real Travis Scott Fords. If they were fake, I will be banned from McCarty, and I will not have a 5-star, 160 different buyers as a 5-star.
Do you have your McCarty right now? Where you can pull that up as proof? Cause on the internet, bro, black and white is the only way you can crush anything. So if you ain't got it in black and white,
No, because again,
Speaking of people pulling out screenshots while you do so, I was looking through Instagram. I hadn't even been on my own account.
hold on. Let me do this real quick, Troll. Let me do this real quick. Make sure you hide any information that you need to hide, bro. Before
I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
hide
that's what got
anything,
me. My email was on the StockX thing.
Make sure. Okay, so hold on, guys. So now, Bobby, we got to get to the bottom of it. Okay, so
Because-
this is for my guy, Mr. Peso, right here. So I'm gonna solo JB. JB, and solve the case right here. Here we go. There you go, JB.
All right, I'm trying to get it to where it shows.
You're
Let me
so
go over
focused.
brightness.
Oh, you may have to screenshot it and show us something. I don't know. I didn't see.
Now,
I see it right there.
do you see that? What it says
Yeah,
there? What it says there? Is that not a 5-star, 149 buyers?
Yeah, I see it right there.
Am I lying?
Yeah, I see it right there.
Okay,
There y'all go.
so
See?
when you come at me, Bobby Pesos,
You deleted the evidence. I missed this shit.
yeah,
I
here we
feel
go.
like I am so fully equipped to laugh off anything now. You know what I mean? Like,
when you come in with allegations, right? This is the problem with you guys over there on the internet.
Hold
And
on
I'm
now.
gonna-
This is civil. This is civil.
This is civil. This is civil.
Hold on, real quick before you get into that. Cause Reggie had a $10 dono, bro. And he was talking about the haters. So I want to make sure, man, I get I'll let y'all see Reggie's dono right there. Shout out Reggie.
Appreciate you, Reggie.
We're gonna get back into it. Let's get back to it, JB.
Okay, so you guys went all over the internet looking for something to trash my business, and to this day, you still haven't been able to trash my business. So, whatever hate you have, listen, you might want to go seek therapy and just understand yourself of why you hating on me so much. Because again, it is easy to hate on someone on the internet. Easy, very easy. Because your assumption is that you guys can't be touched. And that's why this is where the point is gonna go. This is why Tony D got checked. Because you gotta be careful what you say on the internet, thinking that you can't be touched.
Yep.
Accusations like that, right? Because again, you guys never could prove ever that I saw anybody a fake as a real shoe. If that was the case, I would be banned from McCarty. If that was the case, I would not be having a 5-star. If that was the case, I would not have an eBay.
Let me ask you this then, JB. Has had my guy B Peso ever reached out to you
Hell no.
to try and solve this problem?
No. He's been blocked forever for that same reason. Because he comes and makes stupid comments that he has absolutely no idea what the hell he's talking about. Because he wants the attention. So I'm going to give him the 5 minutes of attention. And I'm going to address this.
Hold on.
No matter what you do or say about me, my business is still standing.
Okay, but my ability to be objective is superhuman.
Go ahead.
Now, I will. Perm said, I don't think Bobby is hating. He's just bringing up a moment in time. That's all. He's just bringing it up. This is a great chance for you to clear stuff up. I think
that's why I said be simple.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I brought it up.
He could be on the other screen. He could, bro. Time has passed. Like trolling.
And at the end of the day, this is let's go behind the curtain. These type of conversations on a platform like Soul Priorities is a great way to drive traction to a platform like Soul Priorities, right? And these type of platforms are the ones that I feel are a little more necessary and needed. If you have a platform that is so biased and so like against something, you know what I mean? It's like watching Fox versus what is the other one? CNN, yeah, or NBC.
Yeah.
You can clearly see the bias and the the narrative switches on each one.
Yeah.
We don't need that bullshit, bro. That's why those places are dying. You know what I mean? Like in the sneaker world,
they are trolling. I remember when just to piggyback off what you said, I remember when Soul almost 6 months ago came and talked about that this is what he wanted to have. Something community based, whether if you was on one side of the lane or it didn't matter, we all come together like a big gumbo and talk about this. Enough with the division. But like you said, you got certain people out there who want to conquer and divide, and it's really getting old. And you see what's happening on their channels, unfortunately. It's old, bro. You need some new blood up in this.
Is something going to get... Are you going to get more views to see a Donald Trump versus a Stephen A. Smith or a Donald Trump versus an Elon Musk? You understand?
Mm-hmm.
For me, am I a little biased? I'm biased to the fact that I understand the full picture. I can zoom out and see, and I acknowledge that this sneaker thing is an addiction, a mental addiction. There is no logical reason why any of us should have more than 6 to 7, maybe 10 pairs of sneakers. None. A couple shoes to go to the grocery store, a couple shoes to go to great events, and a couple shoes to go to fucking places, club, whatever. We don't need 100 pairs of shoes, bro. Once you understand that as the baseline, that we are mentally addicted, then you can understand how these companies take advantage of that addiction and try to figure out a way to make them hurt us less in our pocketbook. That's it for me. You know what I mean?
So Dub, let me ask. So because you guys are definitely on two different sides of the spectrum. I don't know how this is gonna go, but you know, like we're talking right now, and I think we can all agree, bro. We do need more platforms like this. Well, two people that may have disagreed, bro, in the past can come to a civil place, bro. To there is no bias, bro, because like I don't know Bobby Peso, but I'm not gonna talk bad about Peso.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna ride with JB and talk about Peso because I don't know Peso, and I'm not gonna ride with Peso and talk about.
Let me just real quick. I'm gonna say this about Pesos. Pesos is the kind of troll that I don't mind. The reason I don't mind is because he will present the flaw in both sides of an argument 95% of the time, which encourages a talk about both sides, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there was a time and place where he was drinking the Kool-Aid of the Maggedon network and going at JB harder than he normally would probably go at JB, which is why he has the feeling he has toward Bobby Pesos, right? But for the most part, he is a person that will reveal or post in the comments or whatever, the chat, this is what's wrong with your argument. But what about this? What about that? I heard this. I heard that. And it will encourage a dialogue. I'm okay with those type of trolls. You feel me? Like, because I talk to myself all the time. I have talked to myself ad nauseum. What are the flaws in your argument? That way I can be better prepared to combat when someone else asks me those type of questions. You know what I mean?
So you spar with yourself every now and then.
I spar with myself all the time with this shit because there is the idea that, oh, if we buy a UA, every fucking Chinese seller that sells UA sneakers is somehow a part of the triads or a part of some kind of fucking gang or illegal operation. Why would they need to be involved in other illegal shit when they're already involved in something illegal, but they're making bank?
Yeah.
Bank, bro.
They making bank.
Why add to the fucking rap sheet? A lot of these guys are just entrepreneurs who saw a void and filled it. And they're making plenty of money and riding around a Mercedes doing it. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this then, Troll, because like my guy Will. Okay, so for those of you guys that are in the chat and that's gonna go back and watch the phone, I don't know where Will is gonna show up. Is he gonna show up here? I don't know where he's gonna.
Yeah.
He's at the bottom.
Is on the total authentic side of things. Will don't do fakes. He don't do reps. He
Sorry,
don't
man. That fucking alcohol went down the wrong.
Damn, Troll. But
Ooh, got my eyes watering.
Will is here on our show, and he makes that balance for us. You know what I'm saying? Because he's all authentic. You know what I mean? So we have to have this balance, bro. Like, I think balance is something that is very much necessary in the speaking community when we doing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? That JB, I can understand where you got that issue with Peso, but after you showed this shit tonight, bro, that should have deaded it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you and Peso now should be able to be like, bro, is we good? Is we done? You know, like after two people get done squabbing, bro, now that I showed that, bro, is we good or is we done? You know what I'm saying? And then we move on from that. You know what I'm talking
about? He's totally right. You'll hope that it would be like that. But there's certain things that Troll was bringing up that to where I feel like, you know, there's people who kind of they're mentally enslaved when it comes down to it, depending on what side of the fence that they actually want to be on. And I can honestly say that at one point I wasn't looking at the glass in the best position to where it was like, hold on, let me go back and reevaluate some things, because the way how I do my craft, I want to be the best of the best, because I have too many people who reach out to me and ask me about people, ask me about shoes, ask me about this and that. And ever since that I have been on this platform with JB and Mo, you know what I'm saying? It's like my credit score literally went from a 600 to an 800. So I'm sitting around here just laughing because I done came across so many resellers pages, and I can honestly say who's on the authentic side who got a bunch of booths.
Dang.
So,
and he mean
what do you mean they got a bunch of booths?
Boops, and he means
it's fake.
That's what he's called, fakes.
Oh, boops with a P.
No, booths, trash, garbage, whatever you want to call it. Okay. What I mean by that, they got a whole bunch of, I can't even call it reps. They just got trash because
they got low tier not even
yes,
UAs. Fakes.
Yes,
they got fakes.
Yeah,
what we
they
call
got fake
fakes is the
because
shitty ones that you can look at and tell.
because what JB and Mo have presented to me a trillion times and that I've seen is the top tier quality to where past the naked eye, and this is what I try to tell these guys, and we've talked about this. It's beyond scary.
Yep.
Beyond scary. And I'm seeing way too many retail resellers who are getting these unimaginable restocks.
Well, they're getting the fakes because it increases their profit margin. Even if it's only increasing their profit margin by $50 to $100, they still are looking.
I'm against it all. I'm against it all.
Yeah.
I'm against it all because I can respect the market from where JB and where Soul is at and what they're doing. But when you're coming to my events and you got a household name, and I know that, hold up, there ain't been that many.
I'm gonna show this because I've had it sitting next to me for years, and the guilt is welling up inside because I haven't done a review. These are Snide SB's sneaker. It came in this Ziploc bag, but it had a really good box, right? But inside the box was this, right? So you pull this thing out. It's an SB. It's a Scrooge McDunk custom that he created himself.
Those are clean.
And
those are clean.
The bottom has like a bunch of coins, and you know how Scrooge McDunk is. It's got the SB logo on it, and inside it's got a little thing. It's got the Snide thing inside. You got the Snide on the back. These are dunks, bro. I've worn these with a pair of retail dunks. You know how you do the fucking wear test, and you put one UA on one foot and a retail on the other foot.
Yeah.
This is like, I don't know what this is. Silk?
What is that? Velvet?
Velvet. Yeah, it's like
velvet.
Some kind of fucking velvet ass material inside too. And it's like, bro, he's in China. He lives in China. He knows some of the people that run these factories. You can make this
That shit is dope. That shit is dope. I need a pair. That shit is dope. I ain't gonna lie. I like that whole colorway.
Well, hit him up because this shit is like.
That shit is clean.
And the guilt has it's really strong that I haven't done a full on like praise of what he's done here. You know what I mean? Like this is him going to a factory, giving them the design, and having them make it. No different than what Warren Lotus did all them years ago.
Oh yeah.
Actually, it is different because Warren Lotus allegedly has some shitty cheap factory making his shit. You know what I mean? Like his shoes and the other guy, the fucking black dude. I don't give a fuck what race you are. What's the guy that made all the fucking Jordans with the lightning bolt? Kai?
Oh, you talking about Kai? Yeah, Cool Kai.
Cool Kai has had numerous reports of having terrible quality sneakers, bro. People support it because he's black. Whatever. The point is there's levels to this shit. And this is a level that a UA-centric reviewer can give you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not a joke. These shits are made like it's nothing, bro. It's nothing for them to make these shits overseas. Matter of fact, Boz, I was concerned when I came back about how are these sellers going to react to the tariffs. One of them told me, in order to keep the price low, they are increasing the shipping time because they have to ship the shoes to a place that doesn't have tariffs.
Yep,
and then
Dubai.
That place will shift it or send it to us. So you may have added a week onto your shipping time, but you'll keep they're retaining the fucking the price of what they're doing, and they're maintaining the quality of what they're doing. Because the one thing that UA people cannot do is lower the quality because the tariffs are high, right?
Damn.
And I was like, yo, it's genius. These Chinese people,
they know what to do, bro.
Look, man, their women may not have titties, and they may not have ass, and they may not have thighs, but they got fucking brain. I'll tell you that. Okay.
They smart as hell, for real. Well, hey, y'all know we like 2 hours and 14 minutes, man. I don't know if y'all want to do another 5 minutes, or we just bring Troll back again, bro, next week. You know what I'm saying? Or the week after. By the way, next week, bro, we got another special guest, bro. That is it, bro. It's insane. Troy, you might have to pull up, bro.
What day are you doing it on?
Do what you do.
What day?
He shoot movies and all of that shit, bro.
We didn't even get to the CDAS thing though.
Bro, hey, we told you.
I just heard about it before we went live, bro.
Well, I mean,
Nike won the lawsuit.
I guess we can end it with that, man. Do
Yeah.
you want to end it with that, JB?
Sure. Let's end it with
Well,
that.
from what we saw, man, I think Nike just closed the case with C-Dash, bro, in $1 million.
I want to know where you heard that from.
I'll send you the what's it called, the actual link to the Instagram post that had said that he.
Matter of fact, I don't claim to have clout, but I've talked to C-Daz quite a bit. I'm gonna call him and see if he answers.
Oh shit!
Now I don't know if I'm doing this through Instagram, so I don't know if he's got alerts on for that type of thing or not. But I'm gonna call him.
This is a first.
And just see if
JB, we've never had this happen on the show.
I doubt he'll answer. I strongly doubt he'll answer.
Will, this is big, man. This is big if he answers. But will he be allowed to talk about it though, bro?
Probably not gonna pick up. But
He probably won't, yeah. Because I don't even have the alerts for my Instagram phone
It's probably
calls.
late.
If he's not online at the moment, then he probably won't.
If he answered, bro.
Thanks a lot, Long Beach. Much love, Long Beach.
Hell yeah. Shout out
For
to
sure.
Long Beach.
See, hey, Long Beach, we don't believe in scrolling y'all through the internet, bro. For
We
2
don't.
hours.
We from the pull up and show me. From the pull up and show me.
Yeah. So anybody that's new here tonight, bro, we are live every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the show, bro, unreleased.
Today was special.
Who the fuck is this?
Yeah, and we always have special guests come pull up and all that, bro. We don't take y'all to websites and scroll y'all through and be like, so you're buying this shoe or you're doing this, and that's not.
We don't do that here.
Do that.
No shots. It's just what we
No
do.
shots.
And
not throwing shots.
tell your family, tell your friends, repost. Hey, when we post stuff on the unreleased or whatever like that, for those who follow us on Instagram, feel free, man. Shoot people them paper planes. Let them know where we at and what we doing, man. Because we doing this here. We love doing this here. We
he's
doing
not
this for
answering.
the
I
culture.
sent him a message. He typically gets back to me pretty soon, but he probably doesn't have his thing on where it shows that someone's calling him.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they had finished that whole thing. You know what I mean? And somebody who has been sued. I think I was the first to get sued in this sneaker space.
Yep.
I understand the nuance of what may be a part of that $1 million thing. Why they asked for money and why his attorney agreed to it is beyond me, because the biggest thing they want when they sue someone is to silence them. That's what they want.
Mm-hmm.
This is the reason I have not talked about Urban Necessities since the lawsuit came. My biggest regret in life is not talking about them every single day until a settlement was had. I didn't know that I couldn't, but I did know that anything I say could be used against me.
Mm-hmm.
Like further on down the road.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny to me that this guy's not a part of the company anymore. Because
Yes,
it's all that.
For me, troll, I caught wind from one of his Ace Boom Coons who me and him are tight with, and I'm pretty sure you probably know who he is. But to make a long story short, he came up to me and he said, Will, if you got anything in the store, get it out.
Yeah.
He came to me in Vegas and said, Will, because he knows that, you know, he said, if you got it, and I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? He said, we had a conversation, and he was like, get it out.
Well, could that be a vindictive thing? Like,
no. This was protecting me because he knew what was going down with JC, and he knew everything that was coming, that was happening.
All right. So what I can say is this. Hypothetically, JB.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, you put out a video exposing a company. The company doesn't like what it's doing because of their various business dealings, aka Shannon Sharp, right? This person is on the rise, and he's rising quickly, and you can't quantify how quickly he may or may not rise. He got you red-handed, fucking up. Right?
Yep.
He's proven to thousands of people, because you went on Damn D's live stream, who was one of the biggest YouTubers at the time in sneakers, and proved you wrong.
Yep.
Now the public knows you fucked up. Would it be a better idea for you to pay this guy to go away, or keep fighting this shit until it gets to a jury and the jury says, hey, you fucked up?
Yeah,
well, that's why they got settlements. That's why they make settlements. You know, like
a lot of times I'll say the rich, the people that have a lot of money who are going up against someone who doesn't have as much money, will often pay for the problem to go away, aka Shannon Sharp. If he's innocent, it would make more sense for him to quietly, behind the scenes, pay this bitch to shut the fuck up. Because he's got so much more at stake, and the fact that this goes public could have a impact on what he can make.
Yeah, he loses sponsorship,
which is happening right now. Which is
happening right now. Now, as the girl, if you're the girl, and you're like, hey, I want to make a quick 25 mil off this bitch, your lawyer plays the game of, don't go public, and I can get you 25 mil. What if the bitch says, I'm too greedy, I want more money?
Yep.
Then he says the only way to even have a chance at making more money is going public. But that's a double-edged sword, because now that you've gone public, you've taken away your leverage, which is the secrecy of the situation. Shannon Sharp will never get 100 million anymore.
Yep, that's a wrap.
Nope.
It's over because this has gone public. And the day and age we live in, right, is a public opinion court.
Yep.
It would have been smarter for that bitch to take the 25 million. Because now, if he's innocent, he's going to take her all the fucking way.
Oh, he's going to drag it, bro.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Why? Because the thing that's on the table is not the money. It's the reputation. If you're guilty as Shannon Sharp, you're paying that 25 million and calling it a day, or somewhere around there. Why? Because the thing that's on the table is not the money. I mean, it is the money, but it's the reputation and the money. Shannon Sharp, I believe, and this is totally off tangent, but Shannon Sharp, I believe, is innocent because he's not playing the game right. When you're guilty, JB, you sued a company has sued you for exposing them. If they're guilty, would it behoove them to pay you to go away, or would it behoove them to not maybe pay you as much, but destroy their reputation forever? It's long-term versus short-term.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna pay me to go away. They don't want.
And that is the most legally sound thing I can say about my situation. Hypothetically.
Well spoken. Well said, Tro.
It's just funny that at the end of the day, motherfucker ain't there anymore. You know what I mean? Like, in the end, you paid for something. You may have paid for something, hypothetically, that amounted to nothing because you're such a scumbag and a piece of shit that nobody wants you a part of the fucking company anymore. You know what I'm saying?
It's insane.
I'm just saying. That's as close to what happened as I can say. You feel me?
Okay.
Well spoken, my friend.
Yep.
Shout out to Takisa, man. Takisa is in the building. Listen,
We gotta
y'all.
go.
Hey, we had Troll in here for some time tonight, bro. I already know that, bro. A lot of people gonna be watching this doggone video and going back and watching playback.
Please do. Please do.
Troll
Please
rant.
do.
Well, I mean, you're here. We're here.
So
You might as well address my boy.
Who?
Taikisha.
Dude, no.
Yeah, why not?
What happened?
Motherfucker, you brought me in here. Like, I need to know.
What happened?
With Ace. He's talking about with Ace.
I want to know what happened.
I would have to have Ace. I would have to have Ace.
Yeah, we gotta bring Ace.
I would have to have Ace.
Hold on. Long Beach said, "Ask Troll the question I had for him." I am here to answer.
What you call it? Hold on. The Chinese. He said something about the Chinese thing.
Yeah.
What about the Chinese thing?
Right here. There you go, Troll.
How he feels about China lifting the ban on counterfeiting. What?
Yeah. They can
so
just.
China is saying
but
it's
China
okay.
China did that months ago.
Wait.
But Troll been out of the loop.
Yeah, this is new to me. China is saying it's okay for people to counterfeit U.S. things.
Yeah. They're not holding back. They're gonna make everything 1-to-1.
Been out of the loop, bro. It's a lot of shit going on, bro.
I'm calling Ace because I need to know because it bothers me. This situation bothers me a lot.
With him and Takisa.
Yeah.
We've never had this happen on the show.
Takisa said it's been squashed. Ace and I are good. So.
Okay. Then I'll stop calling him. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they handle that.
If China did that, I need you guys to zoom out. Think of the big picture. How does this affect us as U.S. citizens?
Well,
think about it in terms of competition creates progression.
And creativity.
Yeah.
Nike has been sending us sneakers with actual flaws on them and not giving a shit while increasing the price, right?
Mm-hmm.
If people in China can now be the Wild West and take a fucking black cement or a white cement 4 and take the widow's peak off of it and make it the same way and send it to us for less, what does that force Nike to do?
Bro, Nike gonna either have to, 1, bring that shit back to the States, or 2, they gonna, I don't know what the fuck they gonna damn do.
They can't bring it back to the
States. Because over that shit's over there.
They don't have to bring it back to the States. Just take a profit cut. You're already making crazy profits.
Oh, you mean off of the UAs?
No, I'm saying Nike, stop charging us $200 for a Jordan 4 that only 5 years ago cost $160, $70.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to $170, take your little $30 price cut, and now the convenience of getting it faster is the currency you're dealing with. Because, Boz, you may not know this yet, but the only difference between dealing with UAs and retail is the convenience of shipping. And you know what's funny about that is whether I get a sneaker in 1 week versus 3 weeks, I'm probably still not going to wear that motherfucker for months. You understand?
I feel it, and I understand it. I'm a guy who deals with so many resellers and so many stores to where I get shoes early, regardless. But I do understand exactly what you're saying. I totally understand it. Yeah.
There are some shoes.
Dub get why we do what we do. He get why we do what we do, because we've been over here long enough now, Troll, to where he's paid it attention, bro. To like, bro, I see why y'all do what y'all do. If y'all
I totally understand it. And it was something that I wanted to bring up for another show, but I totally understand it because this is the part where Nike, a part of the pie that they're missing out on. they want to stop UAs from coming in and people doing that, but they're part of the problem.
If Nike didn't make a misstep, there would be no room for counterfeit shoes or UAs or fakes or anything.
Exactly. But they have to understand Nike needs to own up to the fact that they are a part of the problem. They are.
They created the problem. They're
their own worst enemy.
Here's the problem specifically with Jordan Brand. Jordan Brand, you are paying Luka, you're paying LeBron, you're paying the dude from the fucking Bucks,
Giannis, Jason Tatum.
Anybody that you slap that Jordan logo on, you are paying them to play in your branded shoes. And guess who has to pay for that increase in your price? We do. Motherfuckers, sell Jordans as the retros they are. They are meant for Michael Jordan. Why are you giving a Jordan brand to a fucking bunch of people who have nothing in them that is like Michael Jordan?
But you gotta understand, though, Troll. Here's the reason why they do that, bro. Because the youth don't know history, bro. So they have to slap these sneakers on these newer age guys.
You know what they need to be putting that money into instead of just putting a Jordan logo on a Luka Doncic shoe or a Jason Tatum shoe? Make fucking viral, adapt. This is the internet age. Make reels. I've seen Jordan commercials starting to show up again.
Yeah.
Put Jordan on there. Show them the difference. Show them highlights of Jordan. Show them, and then make shoes that can actually be playable on court. The last Jordan shoe is unplayable. The Jordan 20, what is it now? 85, 95, 2000?
No, they're in a 38 right now.
Yeah, Jordan 38.
30, no, 40, 38, 9? Because I'm almost 39. I was born in 85.
It's been 40 years, but it's
40 years, bro.
Yeah.
You got a Jordan 39 or 40, whatever it is, that you cannot hoop in. Why? Because it's unstable. You put all this fucking tech in a sole that's this thin.
They want you closer to the ground.
It's not even, you don't even have to be closer to the ground. They just need a wider base.
Yep.
That's what they need. Because now, the more cushion, it saves your knees a little bit. You know what I mean? It improves the longevity. This is how basketball shoes work. This is why, stop doing that. Stop fucking paying these athletes to play in your shoes and make shoes that athletes want to play in. Does that make sense?
Makes total sense.
Why does fucking athletes go and choose to play in Kobe's when they're not sponsored by Kobe?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but they say Kobe's though them the best hoop shoes out. You want some? You hooping, bro? You going on hooping shit?
People are not getting paid by Kobe, but they're playing in Kobe's. Guess what, Jordan Brand? If you make a shoe that NBA players can play in, they'll fucking go to you because it's Jordan Brand, right? Not because you're paying them to do so. LeBron is lucky he hasn't had an ankle sprain all these years. And some of the shoes that he's played in, I've played in almost every bronze shoe in the last.
Bro, you ain't seen his toes?
His toes are gone, bro.
You ain't seen Bron toes, bro?
Yeah. Bron should never show his feet to the public ever.
Bro,
Bron's shoes done
Bron's
fucked him
toes
up.
are going in different directions.
Some of Bron's shoes are comfortable as shit, but it feels like you're playing on a damn trampoline.
That shit fucked up.
Because they put too much tech in such a narrow-footed base.
Very narrow. Very narrow.
Yes.
You're right about that. Very narrow.
I'm just
You
saying.
got a big fan in the building, man.
Damn, how long we doing this live tonight, bro?
Manuel.
Hey, I know we got to get up out of here, bro.
Yes,
Bro,
sir.
we could talk forever. We're gonna have to bring Troll back, bro.
We're gonna have to do a part two.
We're gonna have to do a part two with Troll. Maybe not next week, guys, because we got another special guest next week. Maybe we can get Troll to come in on the panel, but then like the week after that, bro, let Troll get his second.
Okay, next week. What day do you go next week?
Friday. We always on Friday. If
We only do
Troll
Thursdays
on, we gonna have
for
to
you.
do a Thursday.
Are you going live tomorrow?
No. This is Friday's live for tomorrow.
Okay.
We're good.
I mean, it's 50-50, but I might be able to come next Friday, if that's when you're doing your show.
Yes, next Friday at
Okay.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time pimping. You know what I'm talking about? So if you can make it.
What the fuck? I like, what the hell was that? What's that?
When we hear that music right now, they know what time it is. We about to get the hell up out of here, bro.
Yes, sir.
We got outro music over here, Troll.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? See, you've been gone a long time, bro. And we're going to catch you up to speed. But check this out.
Hey, keep it going. Can I freestyle? Fuck it. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, man.
Yeah.
We getting ready to go out of here. I hope y'all enjoyed the live. We gonna bring Troll back, man, so he can get the second part of his rant out. I'm pretty sure you got some more to rant about. JB, what you got, bro, before we get up out of here, man? Did you enjoy tonight?
It was cool. You know, having Troll back and, you know, him getting the stage to talk his shit. Shout out to the chat, of course. Even Bobby Bezos that was trying to, whatever he was trying to accomplish. So, shout out to everybody in the chat, and we don't got much going on. So, stay tuned for next week. Next week should be a good one. You guys definitely gonna enjoy next week live. We have a very good special guest coming up.
Oh yeah, big time guest too. Big time. Will, what you got, man? Before we get up out of here.
Nothing much, man. Just cooking up this unreleased merch. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what I got going on for you guys. I want everybody in the chat, everybody to know, stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? We got that coming. Me personally, man, just keeping it up with keeping y'all informed about different sneaker releases and different things. That's about it, man. So I love y'all, man. And definitely smash that thumbs, man. Smash that thumbs up, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, man.
Troll, what you got, man?
For me, yes, you guys, I am going to return to YouTube with something crazy. The dilemma I'm having is I don't know if you guys want to see some of the older type thing that I've been putting out, right? The Gifted series. If you are okay with me popping back up with Gifted, I might make some Gifted series while I work on the major thing. For me, it's a problem that I announced that I'm going to be making a movie, and if I don't pop out with a movie, I feel like I'm letting people down, right? So I don't pop out at all. Now, I can make a Gifted series in lieu of the movie. You just have to let me know that it's okay, and maybe I'll put a fucking poll up on my Instagram or something like that, or on my YouTube. If y'all are cool with seeing another Gifted, then I'll do it. You know what I mean? Because at this point, your boy is demonetized, right? I've been gone so long that they say, motherfucker, we ain't paying you shit. So, the next few videos I put out will be demonetized, and that is a dangerous thing for motherfuckers, right? Because I don't have to worry about what I say, when I say it, or how I say it until I get them watch hours back up, right? That's behind the curtains. That's the quote-unquote business side of things. Not that I ever gave a shit about being a person that makes money on YouTube. I never have, which is why I take the risks I take. So let me know what y'all want to see. If you're okay with waiting, because the Kill Kais series is beyond anything I thought. The amount of time it takes learning-wise and processor-wise on the computer, I had to buy a whole new computer for this fucking movie, is a thing. You know what I mean? So just let me know if you're cool. If you just want to see something that's a little different than what you've been seeing the last 2 years, let me know and I will fucking oblige you, right? So
bro, anything you put out, people's gonna watch. So
it is, but I know what they're expecting is maybe, if it's not what they're expecting, which is Kill Kais, I don't know if I'll disappoint them. I don't want to disappoint my followers, bro. I'm not a South Fowler who puts out a fucking review on some goddamn bullshit. And you know what I mean? Like,
bring back Gifted. Bring back Gifted. People want to see that. Gifted was cool as shit. Bring back Gifted.
It was fire. Well, listen, guys,
just let me know.
Troll, we gonna make sure Troll come back, bro. Well, we getting ready to get up out of here, man. Appreciate everybody that came through tonight, bro. We hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Of course, y'all already know, again, we are live every Friday night here at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday night, bro. Y'all know what I mean? So y'all make sure y'all pulling up, bro, so y'all can see what we got going on. Y'all know what I mean? Bro, we love each and every one of y'all. Y'all stay blessed out there. Stay doing y'all thing, bro. And for those of y'all that gonna watch the playback, man, we hope y'all enjoy it, bro. Peace. And we up out of here, man. We'll see y'all
Peace.
next Friday. Y'all know what I'm saying?
Peace. Share this shit. Share it. Share